Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Hello one and all, good evening and welcome to the Twitch channel. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday evening? I've managed to record Pick and Mix, I've managed to get my bags packed, I'm all ready to go, and I'm sat here right now, about to stream some Sonic Generations content for you. Oh no, it's been spotted! We'll get to that in just a second, but before then, hello to everyone in the chat. We got Pocket Larry, King, and Busy Lizzie as well. To you one and all, thank you all for joining me here on the final Game Blast stream of the, well, week for me, and just in general, because unfortunately, as mentioned so many times, I'm not going to be around during the weekend. So, you know, we gotta roll with what we can do. So, I've been streaming for the last couple of days, sorry I can't be here for the actual weekend, but you know, we've still been having a lot of fun anyway, and raising money for the great people over at Special Effect. But today, it all comes to an end as I play for you the world's greatest video game, known as Sonic Generations 3DS. Yes, the famously very rushed game. It was like less than a year, so they couldn't add as many original levels as they wanted to, and the level design is very strained, not strange, it is, but very strained as a result, as you will soon come to see. I've been playing it from beginning to end, and that means getting all the Chaos Emeralds along the way, so, you know, come and join all the festivities. And there may even be some donation incentives. Oh no! This will be awful. But it's all for charity, so we'll go jump into it in just a second. Hey Grey4, how's it going? Yes, I thought it'd be really funny and put one of my tags as fishing. It's been there like since I came back. So this is now a fishing stream. Fishing for content, and more importantly, fishing for donations for the great people over at Special Effect, a charity helping the physically, mentally, and just generally disabled to continue playing video games and interact with technology by creating them specialist peripherals tailored around their needs as an individual. If you'd like to learn way more about them, I'd highly recommend doing so if you're somehow not familiar with their work. You can use !Special Effect. That will link you to their website where you can find out more about them, and if you'd like to donate to the cause, that's !Donate. Now, I'm probably going to need to remind people throughout the night, but we've just got some new incentives in the pot. So I'm revealing to you right now, when more people come in, I need you, chat room, to remind them. £10, I will take a death. So I will take a death in the level £10. Lives can get a bit precious in this game sometimes, so death's £10. £20, I'll game over. And that's just not the level again. If you think that's at all interesting, then those incentives are indeed open for you. Otherwise, we'll just continue playing the game as normal, and just feel free to donate to the great people at Special Effect, regardless of if you want me to suffer or not. I'll be suffering anyway. I don't mind Generation 3DS, but it's got some problems, which will become very apparent throughout tonight's stream. So, you know, we will try our hardest, but I'm not sure how it will go for you all. So we'll get on with it. K-Dog's here as well. How's going on, K-Dog? It hailed this morning. Yes, it hailed here as well, indeed. So it's not just an American thing. We also had to deal with the hail, but hopefully you're all safe and sound. And good to hear that you just walked back through the door. Hopefully you can get to enjoy the rest of the stream we got going on here. With that in mind, let's move over. We got D'Artagnan as well, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend on the stream. Yeah, I got my Knights theme on the 3DS. Let's fade down this music and let's bring back up my audio. There it is, look at that. My official Knights theme, it's glorious. I spent so many hours making this and, you know, customizing all the colours, and there's so many shadows you got to deal with, and listen, custom noises as well. It's beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye. You got to customize a whole bunch of stuff, like there's 7 different colours on this back button here. And then when you press it in, there's even more colours. And you know, there's a bunch of noises, like I said. What else did I change? All these buttons here. You can hear the unique noises. You know, when you press them in, they got a bunch of different colours you got to customize as well. Like I say, like tens of hours spent perfecting this theme. Good music in the background as well. Also, I keep getting asked when the 3DS Lost World stream is. I was genuinely considering doing it again next year this year's Race for Good. That's actually when I was considering doing it again, because the problem I had is this is a 3DS capture card. This isn't the NTR stream or whatever it's called mod you can do for new 3DSs. That's great. That lets you to do That lets you do streaming, but it's over the internet, so it means the video will sometimes lag a little bit, or you have to turn down the quality. This is an actual built-in capture card. I got a good deal on it a couple years ago. I just had to buy the 3DS XL in order to make it work, because it was a normal 3DS XL, not a new one, which was the only one I had personally. So I had to get that to make it work, but aside from that, it was a very good deal to get it installed, so I went ahead and did it. But the problem with this 3DS, which I learnt after getting the capture card installed, is the circle pad's really bad. So it was really kind of tight. So you would kind of move it and there'd be a lot of friction kind of pushing against you, which was annoying for Lost World. Then it started pushing upwards when I was playing that Lost World stream. So it started coming away from the system basically, and now it's just completely come off. So Generation 3DS is actually kind of an alright game, because for those of you who don't know, Generation 3DS can pretty much just be played with the D-pad. So I should be fine. But this is fine, it just would be uncomfortable for long play sessions. So I'm hoping I can get something sorted before a theoretical Lost World 3DS sequel actually finishing the game. But now we're going to chill with Generation 3DS. It's a better game, certainly, than Lost World 3DS, but you know, it's a bad competition to begin with. New 3DS 7 problems though. I have to keep restarting and take the SD card out multiple times to get it set up. That doesn't sound great. What that sounds like you're in need of FTPD on your SD card. That's what that sounds like to me. It's a bit slower, but it would save you having to take out your SD card a lot of times. That's what I do whenever I set them up. I always put the FTP software on there just to, you know, speed it up a slight amount. Especially if you're using like a new 3DS XL. I say that one specifically because you have to unscrew the back every time you want to take the SD card out, which is horrible, but I feel for you, Aluri. Hopefully that sorts itself out soon. That sounds like a difficult problem to have, definitely. This 3DS here as well, this is, like I say, my capture card 3DS. I don't use this for general day-to-day play. I have an actual 3DS, which I have a 3DS. My main 3DS is a new 3DS XL. It's the Galaxy Edition one that came with, I believe, Skull Boutique. I just thought it looked super cool. That's 100% my aesthetic, by the way. Just Galaxy themes and stuff like that. It's what I had on my PS4 for so many years. But that's my general aesthetic. So I got one of them because my previous new 3DS broke. The screen's completely done and it was cheaper to get a new one than it was to actually get it repaired. Aside from that, I got a 2DS, which is the translucent blue one. I got a regular edition 2DS. Oh, sorry, regular edition 3DS. The very first print of them. The blue one, because I think Aqua Blue looks so cool. That's exactly why I did it, Aluri, because I made this theme like 4 years ago, and it wasn't very good. And I was like, I've got to go back and improve this. So that's what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. And I got it to this point, and I'm so happy with it now. Like I said last stream, goal was to make it an official looking theme. And I think I've got there now. It looks so good. I compared it against the Project Mirai and a lot of the Sonic themes. That was kind of my goal, to make it look like an official Sega thing, and I think I've got there. I'm really happy with how it appears and performs and everything like that. But yeah, I got all those. The point being, I don't use this as an actual 3DS. I'm kind of delicate with this thing, because I feel... I've seen friends say that the micro USB port that you have to plug the capture card into is really quite delicate, and I can kind of get that vibe having used it. Plus, you know, the circle pad problem, it's a little bit scratched up as well, because it wasn't in the best condition when I purchased it. I just don't like using this thing as a primary. That's why there's no play coins and steps or anything on it, because it just kind of sits in my office. For like the rare occasions I want to stream a DS or 3DS game. So that's why. Anyway, I think that's all the background done. Should we get into the video game? I think that sounds like a good idea right about now. There is, but I didn't do this mod for the capture board, and barely anyone does those mods anymore, if I recall correctly. Loopy was the main person who did 3DS mods. I believe he quit years ago. Katsukitty was the second one in Japan, which I believe this board is based on. They're more prone to failure as a whole. Unfortunately. I believe that's the one I have, though. Or a clone of that, anyway. But this was just some guy in the UK who happened to just have a surplus of boards and was like, oh yeah, I'm selling them off, so did the service for me. Back in like 2019 or so now. As I say, I just had to get a new 3DS. Oh, sorry, I had to just get a normal 3DS XL to supply it, and then he did the rest for me. So even factoring in the price, it was still way less. I think all in, it was just above £200, which 3DS capture cards back in the day used to cost like 500, so that's obviously a very good price. And I was like, yeah, I stream enough DS and 3DS games to warrant this. Even though I've only done a couple, I feel like I got my money's worth. Some entertaining streams out of them in the process, you know? Don't worry, but also what's up, Silent Chaos? I won't be switching to Lost World 3DS. As I was explaining just a moment ago, my circle pad's broken. So I could do it. It's working. It's no longer like, it's no longer got friction on it, thankfully. Like it did during the last Lost World stream, but there is now no nub on it. So it's just like a little pointy stick where the rubber used to be. Anyway, we're at the main menu here with this really short loop. Can I just reset from here, or do I have to go to options? Delete data, there we go. Delete all data. Sorry. Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll and Super Monkey Ball 3D on the table. I've actually already streamed Super Monkey Ball 3D. Touch and Roll I would like to do, but it's also a very hard game. I tried to play it before and I only managed to get to like World 4. Because I think there's like an Exam C variant or something with really thin wires, which is pretty difficult with the control scheme. But yeah, all sorts of 3DS streams are definitely on the table now. I mean, they always have been, just I haven't really actively been chasing them. The main thing that stopped me from doing DS stuff, because I wanted to do a lot of normal DS stuff, was just how awful the video out looks. So even if you use the native resolution mode, it still looked quite blurry in places. It still just kind of looks iffy. So I wasn't much of a fan of that. I tried to stream Colors DS back in the last year. I tried to do that using the 3DS capture card, but it just looked awful. So I just used emulator in the end. But now that I've got, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it now. The mode that hacks the resolution of DS games. I can't think what it's called. There's a program you can do with your 3DS hacks that makes DS games look significantly nicer on the 3DS screen. Now that I got that should actually make things look really good. And I should be able to stream some DS stuff. Anyway, let's play the game. Straight into Green Hill Act 1. Yeah, I hope you've all had a nice Thursday so far. Mine's just been a little bit strained. Since I ended up getting up at like 1:30, and there was so much to do. You know, gotta eat breakfast, gotta record a 2-hour show and make notes for it before I start recording it. You know, had to... Oh yeah, I forgot, I got my homing attack. Yeah, that's a spoiler. TWL patch, that was it. Thank you, Larry. Also, is this just normal Green Hill for the most part? Or is it just normal Green Hill in general? I think it might be. Uh-oh, it is. Excellent. Yeah, so I did that, recorded the show, that finished at like 5, then I had to kind of, get myself ready for tomorrow, so tried to pack my bags, you know, tried to have a shave, etc., tried to, you know, get all washed up nicely, but unfortunately, you know, I did most of it, just not enough, but I think I got, like, the majority of it. Anyway. Big scary happening right now. Yeah, I got most stuff done, just in a very compacted time frame. That's what I was just explaining, K-Dog. I am indeed doing Pick and Mix this week. That's what I was recording earlier. That's what I was alluding to. What?
Hey there!
Hey, Tails! What's up? You wanted me to meet you here, right? Uh-oh, you're early, Sonic. Of course I am. I'm the fastest thing alive, remember? Oh, you. What? Is there a problem? Oh, yeah. We were actually getting ready to throw you a surprise birthday party.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I mean, thanks for doing this, Tails. You're welcome. Of course it would have been better if you came after everyone was here. I can do another lap around the planet and come back if you want. No, that's okay. I mean, you already found out, so why don't you just sit down and wait? Whoa, that looks good.
Whoa.
Don't start yet, Sonic. You should wait until everyone else gets here. I don't like waiting. Hey, this one with the ribbon is for me, right? Well, yeah. I wonder what's taking everybody so long. Whoa! Sonic, look! Oh, shit's getting serious. What? Whoa, Sonic! Tails! Rip. Whoa, I'm getting sucked in! Hey, what's going on?
Dang it!
Help yourself! Sonic! No! So can this be the sequel, or actually the prequel to Generations HD, and Sonic did the second lap? Don't think too much into it, it will just hurt your brain. What was that clip? Where was that clip in the background when playing Lost World? I threw myself off of there! Yes, absolutely. Have they really spent a lot of money on the cutscenes? Oh, look at this white background, you know it. And people called white space lazy in the actual console game. This is just a white background. But yeah, no, K-Dog, that's what's going on this week. Pick a Mix is just going to be pre-recorded, but it will indeed be on at 7 PM as usual. Where am I? Where's Tails? What's that? That seems kind of familiar. I was not going to lie, I was about to read that differently. That seems kind of suspect. Like the hit game. Time to go take a look. Oh, is that it? Sonic is committed to pretending. Sonic is so committed to pretending he wasn't spoiled on the party that he pretended the first time in White Space didn't happen. Do I want to display the in-game? How? I don't really want to, no, but you're gonna make me. Back-a-hog. Finally, someone says it. I've got like 3 cables coming out my 3DS now, by the way. This is a slight bit of a mess, more than the Wii U somehow. Alright, it's boost time, it's Sonic Rush time, except significantly worse and only uses one screen, but there's like glimpses of this game getting really good, and it's mostly in the modern Sonic stuff, but I enjoyed it. It's just when it goes Ultra Dimps mode, because they clearly run out of time to design the levels, because we're bottomless pit, bottomless pit, bottomless pit, just add a bit of padding, bottomless pit. There better be bangers. It's only music from Sonic Rush Adventure. Every single song in that show is a banger, I can guarantee you. Don't you have to worry about that, K-Dog. I've got the tunes and bombers supplied. They're on lockdown. They ain't going anywhere. Oh boy! Scripted event that I don't actually think you can fail unless I'm mistaken. Unless you purposely don't hold the Y button, which will give you infinite boost anyway. Also, aren't the S ranks actually harder to get in the 3DS version? That's good, because they were trivial in the console/PC version. First DS game was Rush Adventure. I get into that tonight. Mine was Rush, which is why I was kind of biased against Rush Adventure first of all, but grew to love it anyway. Everyone's getting dips tonight. I say, hey, what's up, SD? Welcome to the stream. See, I'm getting dimped already, but you will be absolutely pleased to hear that there's ways you can dimps me further by forcing me to lose a life or game over. So, you know, don't take advantage of that no matter what you do. Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead for sure. Floating without a body in a dark void. I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Is it just me, or does this place seem awfully familiar? See, now they're reusing voice lines from the original console version. Not really to me. But it looks like something. Sucked all the life and colour out of this place. Really strange, huh? No stranger than rescuing genies and magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. First things first, let's figure out what this place is.
Sonic!
Hey, Sonic! There's something over there in the distance. Looks dark. Maybe it's nighttime. And over there, a giant mushroom? That might be a good place to check out.
I got this.
I'll be back soon. Oh yeah, there's no main boss fights in this game, is there? Huh?
Wow!
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you were leaving. Huh? Animation 100. Yeah, I can play the special stage. At least it's a remix of the Hero special stage theme, which is a banger. Yeah, welcome SD, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Lime's been dimped a few times for Sonic 4 Episode 2. Episode 2's nowhere near as bad for dimpsing though as this game can get, so he should count his blessings. And Greypaw's lurking already. Oh no, he's heard that he can donate to make me suffer. This is not good. Okay, everyone panic. Where did my tweezers go? Oh, that's like a weird statement. I bought some, because I got the 3DS and the stylus was chewed, so I obviously threw that away. I got some off-brand ones from eBay. Now, normally the problem with off-brand styluses is they don't actually hold in the slot. They come up too easily. This one grips the slot so tightly, it's ridiculous. I've tried to get it out with just my finger and my nails. I can't do it. I'm having to get the tweezers out to genuinely free this thing right now so I can actually play the special stage. It's still not coming out, by the way. I should point this out. It's ridiculous. There was like, what, 3 or 4 different styluses in here. It cost £1. Why are they built this robust? You know? I didn't pay that much money for it. Anyway, special stage time. Speaking of fire, here we go. Kino time. But I don't even think you need to use the thing, do you? I think you use the circle pad, I'm pretty sure. I was confusing it for a Rush special stage, so I thought you had to use the stylus. I guess they just forgot that was a feature on the 3DS. They spammed it on the, on the Rush games. They were like, no, we don't ever need to use the stylus in our 3DS titles. Don't need to shove that feature of the system. Yeah, this is a great version of this special stage. I love the Generation 3DS special stages, honestly. It's nice that they actually control well, unlike the Heroes versions. You know, it lasts longer than like 10 seconds if you know the speedrun trick. Generations, I think you just change to power, and you just hold the B button. I'm pretty sure you can win most of them in like 10 seconds, but people don't realise that when they first play it, so make it a little bit more harder for themselves as a result. The nub so far is doing me kinda well. I'm coping with the nub right now. There we go. Also, it just weirds me out how stretched he looks in this cutscene. Like, they definitely 100% stretched the model there, right? Because look how normal he looks in comparison. Okay, you're broke. Am I actually lucky? I feel like I'm bad for saying that I'm lucky because you've got no money, you know. Yo, he wide. Right, into Casino Night, here we go. Or not into Casino Night, I have to press B first. So I can choose who I want to play as. I can go straight to Modern Sonic like you can on the console one, but I go Act 1 and Act 2. I stick to the rules. Good Catholic boy, as as SD put it. So, as Aluri said, apparently all the classic versions of stages that have classic versions are just, like-for-like remakes of the classic counterpart. And yeah, this definitely feels like Casino Night, alright. Once again, reeks of laziness. They had less than a year to develop this game, so expecting a bunch of unique content from them was perhaps a little bit too much. Still no homing attack either. We can't spam that through the levels yet, so just skip to places we're not meant to be. By places not meant to be, I mean gain a little bit more speed to make it to some of the pathways that I otherwise couldn't reach without it. Yeah, classic Sonic in this game is a little bit of an afterthought. More went into modern, but despite that, it's not exactly like modern got the long end of the stick either. Both got the short end. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't rolling at least slightly more of a thing in this version compared to the console version? Like, it's not great, but the momentum's at least better. They remember that rolling exists, finally. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still better to run up this wall, but still. This is not completely nerfed like it was there. Can you let me up? Thank you. I mean, that's not a high hill to pass. Is it? Let's be honest. Episode 1, no. It's still not episode 2 good though, but it is. Its controls are probably marginally better than the console version, but I say that momentum feels a little bit funny in comparison to that one. But I never have especially liked how classic Sonic controls in Generations after, having played stuff like Mania. It feels very clunky in comparison. Pack the Bag 2, easy speedrun. I'm still yet to do my actual hand luggage. I need to do that once I'm done with stream. Nice, good to hear what you're getting on Steam Next Fest. I keep forgetting to download the Cow the Kangaroo demo. That looks really good. Real questions, King. What did you have for lunch? The squad needs to know. Alright, this was one I played earlier just to test if the capture card was working, so maybe I won't get dimped here. Let's find out. See, this is Galaxy Brain. Unfortunately, we got to go in a very small car because I was going with my parents, and Dad's car just decided to pack up today. So we got to go in Mum's tiny car, which is not intended for 4 adults, let alone 4 people, let alone 4 adults. You know, so we've got to take like minor amounts of clothing and stuff like that, you know, because I can't fit a full suitcase in. So we gotta plan carefully. Also, yeah, I'm inclined to agree. This is a bonger. Modern's music is generally very good, with one massive exception I can think of. At least in this game. You know, modern stuff is good in the console version, but Classic Sonic definitely, for the most part, gets the better songs, because once you get to the modern era, which is Adventure onwards, then they start giving the unique mixes to Classic Sonic. Whereas before then, Modern Sonic gets the unique mixes, basically. So, you know, for the most part, it's pretty fun, though. But see, I forgot there's wall jump in this one, isn't there? Comes up like maybe once or twice. Oh my goodness, that sucks great for, but wishing the best to them and hope they can get that sorted soon. Whoops. Whoops again. I don't know what I did, but I must have done something good according to the roulette there. Having the homing attack's so good. It actually gives you distance, unlike in the console version. You know, that one's actually meant to be used as a homing attack, believe it or not, whereas this one you can just use to gain speed and distance real quick. I kind of like that about the homing attacks, like in when you can do that in Adventure 1, for example. It's always kind of fun to do. No Sonic Curse. I don't know. Sonic did get stuck there for an awfully long time. I think the curse might have been on the roulette itself. So-called modern, really? I wouldn't have said that, to be honest. I don't know what I would have said is my favourite modern track in that game. I honestly can't think of one. Not to say they're bad, I just can't think of one. I can think of a bunch of classic tracks, like classic Rooftop Run, classic City Escape, classic Speed Highway, classic Crisis City. You know, there's a bunch of them that I can think of.
Hi!
You're back, Sonic! Hey, Tails! We've been in here before, haven't we? The bright neon lights, the big slot machines. You're right, Tails. This place is giving me a pretty bad case of deja vu.
Here goes.
Time to find out what's going on here. Oh, that was it. I mean, in terms of mechanics, it's still the best Boost game. I'll give you that. It doesn't have the most content, but it is certainly the most fun one to play. Ooh, that was Casino Night, just in case, you know, you're a Sonic fan who didn't know what that was. Also, by the way, if you wanna feel old and die inside, this game and Generations as a whole was 11 this year. Sorry. You know, if you just really kind of want to get into your grave. The 20th anniversary celebration that came out 11 years, and since then there's only like 2 more levels you could put into it. Put in like Sunset Heights and Studiopolis, basically, or you could maybe like Windy Hill or something. You know, there's really not been that many Sonic games since this release that are mainline have them. Or has there been? That you could include in a Generations 2? You definitely could not have had enough for that. And put in some Sonic 4 stuff. Put in Sylvania Castle. Or Sky Fortress, you know, preferably for the music. One can only hope. Thanks for that reminder. What am I reminding you of? Oh, right, the how long it's been since Generations. No worries, ST, you're welcome, you know. That's just what I do. I did it. Wide Sonic time. Wide Sonic time squad. White Park's okay. Like, the roller coaster level's obviously the best one. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, they're really going to put a level from Sonic Boom into Generations 2, King. You're right, absolutely. They're definitely doing that. Right, progressing swiftly. The progression will start to stumble from here, because this is where the levels are going to start to get longer. And by longer, I mean have more traps in them. Requiring me to go back to checkpoints more and more. No, I use difficulty in very big air quotes. But, you know, we have fun. We have fun here. We play games. Do a little trolling. So is this just Mushroom Hill Act 1? It does look that way so far. This is good. I like this. This is way better than the synthesized mix that's in the console versions. At least I think Mushroom Hill is one of the tracks that has one of those, right? Why couldn't they have put this in the Why couldn't they put this in the sound test instead of those god-awful Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles mixes? God, that's so bad. Sonic Generations 2, No Way Home, Modern Sonic and Boom fighting against their versions of Eggman. I mean, wasn't that what Forces was meant to be? There's that long-standing rumour that the Avatar in Forces was meant to be Sonic, Boom Sonic with the Ender Beam. I don't know how much truth there is to that. I would probably assume not an awful lot, but it does make a lot of sense at the same time when you think about it. You know, considering the Avatar has like the grappling hook and stuff. That would have been a very interesting concept if that were to actually materialise. Unfortunately, as we all know, Boom fell on its arse quicker than you can say Sonic Boom, so... Also, yeah, this is just Act 1 from Sonic and Knuckles. No Sonic 3 level, they're like, nah, we ain't playing with that. What even is the level from Sonic 3 in the console version? I'm trying to remember. Well, that was quick. What actually was it? Why can I suddenly not recall this? Sky Sanctuary, thank you. So there's not even an actual Sonic 3 level. Both of them are Sonic and Knuckles, aren't they? Sad times. I mean, they tried to make Eggman Nega a thing for, like, you know, half a decade, and they were like, let's just stop doing this. Having two Eggmans is ridiculous. Let's instead have a classic Eggman! And then that went away. Now there's just one, and he's got his Monster of the Week again. Back to Monster of the Week stories instead of multi-dimensional stories like they were trying for a while. But this remix, I mean, this is the one, isn't it? Also, I'm pretty sure there's a stomp, isn't there? Do I just do it by pressing down, or do I have... Is it something I get later, maybe? I thought there was a stomp in this one. Also, why am I using the circle pad? Why am I not just using the the D-pad? It's a 2D game. Why am I voluntarily using, you know, the the rubberless D-pad or circle pad? Sorry. When can we go? Right, let me read this quote for quote. When can we go back to a giant lizard shoving his arse on a space colony and flying it into the Earth? Finally, someone wants to know the true questions. When do we have more stories about lizards shoving stuff up their arse, please? And also, by the way, reminder, this remix is a special effect, in case you forgot that. We're wasting money for a good cause while talking about this, but it's okay, it's Sonic Team's fault, not ours, you know? We can't be blamed. We can't be tamed. Yeah, I guess that's fair, Sonic Girls, but I don't know. I'm still using the D-pad personally because at least it works. Wow, 3D in my 3DS game. I mean, there was significantly more 3D in the game made last generation, but you know, it's cool. On significantly less powerful hardware, but they were like, nah, 2D again, because, you know, 8 months to develop the game. Sonic! Hiya, Tails! I remember this place too. All these mushrooms. It was, Yeah, I remember it too. What the heck is going on? Oh. Oh. That was it, was it? Remember Kid Icarus LOL on the Edge of C-Stick? I still need to get Kid Icarus Uprising. I'd really like to play that. Maybe that'd be a fun stream game now that I've got this set up. Bungo Plush has arrived. I'm at peace. Enjoy. That's all you need in life. Screw the world. Cut yourself off from the world. And just live in isolation from now on. You got everything you need. Alright, let's special stage it. Banger. Not as much as I'm sure the song we all know is coming. Oh god, the draw distance is awful just because it's so pixelated, you can't see anything. 3DS screen's just so pixely. Which is bad when you're trying to look at like 4 pixels on the horizon. It's fine most of the time. Not in this scenario. No! I missed all the special ones. Well, that's rip. Never mind. Wide Sonic. So the British people still have tea time. Is that old-fashioned no longer really a thing? It depends on how old the person is you ask, right? I've never had tea time because I don't like tea. I feel like most of the younger generation don't like tea. That's like a common thing. It's not. But you know, that time is still a thing. It's like at work at 3 o'clock, a lot of people will still, you know, take a quick break to go and get some water, etc. So the concept of a break around that time is still a thing. In terms of, there's another tea time. A lot of people call supper or dinner or whatever you want to call it. A lot of people call that tea. So that's still a thing. But you know, that's just eating food. That's not drinking tea. You know. But I've never been a fan of tea, so I never personally take a break to drink it like every 2 seconds. But it's cuppa. It's tea time down here, just because it's cuppa up there, but most people do say cuppa time or something like that, you know, fair. I'll give you that, but regardless, I don't drink it, so that makes it pretty difficult for me to partake in this. Anyway, first boss fight time. It's Metal Sonic! I forgot Rival Races were in this. We find these things out together. Oh yes, look, it's the mirror cutscene, but we just got to look at a picture of it because we couldn't be bothered to program it into this game. Oh, it's just a mirror. Oh yeah, I can see the mirror. It totally is just a mirror. Yeah, fancy a cup as a thing, but just not calling it cuppa time.
Why, hello, everyone!
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic! Eggman? It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes forever. What? The me in the mirror is... Hang on just a minute! Oof. Big oof, lads, big oof. He beat me to it! We can't have that. My conscience and ego won't have that. Oh, welcome, Sonic. Allow me to introduce you to
Very good.
Metal Sonic, my masterpiece. I've got to stop doing that accent before my voice just destroys itself. Alright, it's rival race time. We're going back to the level we've already played in order to do a rival race. But listen to this. I can't remember, this might be the same one from the console version, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done a full playthrough of the console one. You know, PC one, because that's where I played it, but still. And then we're just being pedantic at that point. Also, these rubber band really badly from memory, so I might struggle with some of these a couple times. Like, they're fine for a while. Like, right now he's slowed down quite a lot. You know, it's kind of how rubber banding works. But the second I get ahead, he'll start dirty cheating, I think, again from me. Yeah, I remember having a lot of problems with these. He's just stuck. Cool. He did that just for me. I appreciate it. Yeah, like the second you get ahead, he starts trying to charge his attack. Kind of like how it works in CD. But I also complain about the CD boss fight, despite CD being the best classic. I think the boss fight's kind of overrated because of problems like this. Right, can we keep him out of the way for long enough? Okay, we did it. We did it, Twitch. It is the same. That is one of the most tragic things I've ever heard. I don't know how I'm going to recover from that, to be honest with you. Console version was running through the Sonic CD level rather than Casino Zone. Well, I mean, it's a recreation of the Stardust Speedway, but yeah, I get what you mean. But this one, they didn't have the time for that, so it's like, yeah, Casino Night Zone again! Anyway, you all know what time it is. This is the Radio Sega audience mostly, after all. Come on. You already know. It's Big Arm time. Such a great 4 or 5 minutes of music wasted on a minute-long boss fight. The agony of it. See, look, I've already done, like, most of his health. I know he's got to do some auto-scroller attacks, you know, pad it out a little bit, but still. I mean, the console version was mainly a straight line, yeah. There was at least some form of strategy to it. Also, damn it. No, don't me. Okay, somewhat of a win, but. See, his jump arc is just very different to Sonic 3, so actually timing this is quite difficult. Okay, 1 minute 23. This boss does look cool in 3D. It looks even more cool in stereoscopic 3D, but it still looks pretty cool regardless. But it's kind of a shame it's such a letdown. Like I say, there's so much more of the music left that you just don't hear in game. There's no way you'd ever let it live for more than that voluntarily. You know, unless you were trying to purposely listen to it in the game. What? No! Sonic, save me! I can't believe there's 2 of me! And 2 of Tails, too! Doubles of both of us! Places and enemies from our past! We're travelling through time and space! Once again, so many of these are just reused from the console version. How did this happen? I think it's got something to do with that big thing that just kidnapped Eggman, whatever. I can't words. That's like the same thing that kidnapped you. I mean me. You know what I mean.
Be careful, Sonic!
There it is. Where'd it go? We need to find that thing, and fast. Meanwhile, a random badnik is scaring classic Sonic. Let me get stretching. And actually move some of the wires to not be, you know, pressing down on themselves, if that makes sense. You know, not to put too much pressure on the 3DS connections, all that sort of thing. Leave this to me! Ha! Oh. Not done yet! Oh, this is where he learns the homing attack. Ha! I don't know why he does, but he does.
Hey!
That move's called a homing attack. Want to give it a try? I mean, isn't the joke in the console version that he can't do it? Despite that he can learn the ability through red rings, but you know, in the canon, it's canon that he can't do it and fails to do it. That's the joke. They're like, just teach it to him in the course of the game. Hey, not bad at all.
You did it!
It's hard to believe that's your first time trying it. Now that you can do that, it might be fun to go back to places you've already been, see what else you can find.
Oh!
Whoa, what?
Ooh.
Oh boy. New stage gates have opened. Classic Sonic can now use the homing attack. I have received a mission. I can do it under missions. Woohoo. Right, before we go any further, I'm going to take the time to customize my profile, because that's a thing you can do in Generations 3DS. Because I deleted it when I deleted the save date, so I'm going to have to re-customize it. You're about to find out a lot about me. Okay. Alright, so I am a Sonic fan. 2011 was 10 years ago. Oh god. Since 2005 was when I very first played Sonic 1. My favourite game. There's a lot of options here. Knuckles Chaotix and Tails Adventure being there surprises me. Oh, you can actually choose the different versions. I think I chose Adventure DX last time. You can actually just choose normal Adventure. That's cool. Favourite character. You already know what time it is. You can choose Marine. God bless. Crikey, mate! Okay, I've only got Sonic 1, but I'm sure we'll unlock some more as time goes on. Also, yes, Viperbot reminds me, that's good timing. This is part of Game Blast 2021, which is raising money for special effects. If you'd like to find out more about them, visit ! Special Effects. Type that down in the chat room. Otherwise, if you want to donate, ! Donate. And remember, £10 for a death, £20 for a game over. If you want to prolong the stream and prolong my suffering in this game for as long as possible, that's how you do it. Anyway, that's my card edited. Do I have anyone in my profile card? No, I've got no friends, especially no friends who want to street past me. Thank you for that, SD. Appreciate it. All on my own. Also, versus mode, is that like DS download play? So, that could be fun. Anyways. So we got two more stages, Emerald Coast and Radical Highway. I'm going to say Radical Highway because I think certain people know what's coming. But, here we go, Emerald Coast time. I love Emerald Coast, unsurprisingly. You know, big Sonic Adventure 1 fan. Big SA2 fan, but more of SA1. It's the better game, IMO. So, let's see how they've adapted it to 2D with classic Sonic. So obviously you can't just reuse the stage design from Adventure. Excellent, well done me. Yeah, as a whole, I think the stage choice generally is very interesting in this one. Like Emerald Coast and Radical Highway, I feel like would have been probably my picks for the console version. So I like the fact that they are at least here. Water Palace, maybe? And Tropical Resort, yeah, that would have been my pick, obviously, for the Colours level, as I'm sure you can guess. But, you know, my ideal levels in the console version, let's have a think. You know, obviously you've got to have Green Hill. I would have preferred Spring Yard, but you do have to have Green Hill. From Sonic 2, Hilltop's nice, but Mystic Cave would have been really cool. Either one of those I would have been happy with. From Sonic 3, Marble Garden would personally be my choice, but I know that's a big case for Hydrosity. But if you made me choose from Sonic and Knuckles, I would... I honestly don't know what I'd go for from Sonic and Knuckles. Maybe Mushroom Hill. So, it's a good pick here. Whoops. Nearly fell backwards. Not much! Didn't miss much, Alora, but welcome back home. From Adventure, yeah, definitely Emerald Coast, I think. I think that's a safe pick. Adventure 2, yeah, I'd go Radical Highway. Why not? It'd be a bit of fun in the console version. Heroes, come on, it's got to be Egg Fleet. Egg Fleet's a banger of a stage. It's like the best part of Heroes. Just hopping between the ships is so satisfying. Right, what have we got next? Sonic 06. Great, good game design. Awesome game design, as a matter of fact. 06. Wave Ocean's pretty cool, but I wouldn't go with it. White Acropolis might be quite cool. What else would you go for? You can go for White Acropolis. I don't remember. Radical Train's cool, but I don't know if I'd go with it as a stage. What would I go with at that point? Yeah, maybe Kingdom Valley, you know? Kingdom Valley's fun. Unleashed, Rooftop Run's a pretty solid pick, but maybe... No, I actually don't. That's why I can't think of anything. Rooftop Run's nice. Outside of that, what levels do I like from that game? Apotos, but I mean, probably got enough opening levels in the game already, you know? Also nice, I like that they added back in the jump points. Jump on panel number 1, it will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on the panel, or else you'll fall. I don't have that memorised or anything, that's the important part. Yeah, I'd honestly go with Rooftop Run. Or Aptos, not Aptos, sorry, Other Bat. Yeah, we're making our dream generations. Let me know what your dreams are down in the chat and I'll read them out. And Sonic Colors, yeah, Tropical Resort. There's so many good stations in Sonic Colors, but it's got to be Tropical Resort. That or Starlight Carnival. Starlight Carnival would be beautiful on PC, you know? Be so good. And got Dimps. There's so much more of that to come, young child. Oh, sweet child. You wait. Yeah, I'm with you there. Sonic 06 has to be Kingdom Valley, exactly, Duck. It'd have to be Death Egg from Sonic and Knuckles. See, my problem is I don't know whether there's such a thing as too many Eggman type levels, because I think I'd have Death Egg as well, but it's like, is that too early in the game to have a Death Egg? So I guess you could kind of justify, Egg Fleet by the fact of it's in, you know, kind of the second half of the game, I guess. Like, could you justify the same thing? That's what I'd be curious about. You know, we're making a hypothetical game, and yet I'm still creating rules to bar myself out of levels that I like. I'll read that out in just a second when I'm not getting Dimps to Lurry, but welcome back anyway, like I said. But let's see what your Dream Generations is in a second. Oh, that's true, yeah, not having them in chronological order, if it's a sequel, would be perfect. No. One thing I always toyed with as being a really cool idea for a sequel is just Eggman levels from history. But Eggman's conquered the world, but he's screwing with time. Just like you go back to, you know, like Scrap Brain and the Death Eggs and, yeah, like Egg Fleet, Eggman Land, etc. I always thought that'd be a super cool idea to you know, go back and revisit. Yeah, the handheld levels, I mean, that's kind of what this game was meant to be. It's just a shame that, you know, time constraints made it so that it was a lot more console content than they perhaps would have wanted to have. I mean, two of the... I mean, technically, if you're really stretching, Green Hill is a handheld level. You have to really stretch for that. But, oh god, I can't get up there. I mean, like, Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, of course, that's got to be Sky High, right? You know, there's so many good levels with so much good music, but I feel like Sky High is the iconic one from Sonic 2. You've got to go with that. And you can actually improve the hang glider while you're at it. You know, just reuse the code from Mushroom Hill in this game for that, and, you know, perfect. You want a bit of Sky High? What are you having from Chaos? I actually don't know what you have from Chaos, to be honest. Right, I got Dimps here before. I know there's some Dimps down here, so I'm not going to fall for it this time. Haha! Because this was another stage I used for testing a bit earlier on. Also, yeah, you got to spam the B button here to jump. Or trick. Despite the fact tricking's not a thing in this game. Gigalopolis. Gigalopolis would be cool. I mean, I'd say Aquaplanet, but the stage isn't as memorable as the music in Aquaplanet is the thing. Mecha Green Hill could be a kind of neat concept. You could do something with that, I'm sure. Then what have you got from that point? You got Advance. Alright, Advance. Easy. What's the... I can't think of the name of it now. Either Angel Island, because Angel Island's a really cool stage with great gimmicks. Angel Island or Egg Rocket Zone. The first one with the sunset sky. That would be gorgeous on a better screen. Advance 2. The crater level. Either the crater level or the snow level. In Advanced 3, Twinkle Snow's nice, but Advanced 3 I'd be more inclined to go with, what's it called? What's the Eggman stage called? I can't remember, but that's really cool. I like that one. And, right, we're getting to newer stuff. Rush. You know what? Give us a bit of Mirage Saloon. Not Mirage Saloon, Mirage Road. After that, Mirage Road, Rush Adventure. Sky Babylon has some really cool gimmicks, like a general concept of climbing higher and higher, which I think could work. And Colors DS, yeah, still going with Tropical Resort. There we go, our dream lineup of Generations 3DS with handheld levels as well, at least from me. Larry says Green Hill, Mystic Cave, Launch Base, Sky Deck, Metal Harbour, Grand Metropolis, Wave Ocean, Skyscraper Scamper, and Asteroid Coaster for her dream Generations layout. Yeah, that's pretty good. Taka Taka Week, like a slap in the face. Oh, it's such a good song. Like, I always remembered it was a good song, but it was a bit of a meme. But I actually went back and properly listened to it on the OST the other day, and it is a slapper. If I always forget you can actually jump in these special stages. I've clearly forgotten until this point, as you've seen. Whoops. Maybe I won't see Wide Sonic first try after all. But yeah, no, Ethno Circus, what a banger. If no one requests it on Saturday, there will be riots. We better go up to the booth and personally ask for Ethno Circus. Oh, that's obviously not the actual lyrics, but everyone doesn't know the lyrics, so it's just more fun to make them up. Whoops, I'm definitely not getting this emerald. Not paying enough attention to get such a thing. Why did I not boost? Oh, it's because I was curled up. I wasn't aware that was a deterrent issue. Uh-oh. We running. He run very slowly. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is looking... Oh no, Wide Sonic time. Let's go. This is not giving me any trouble whatsoever. This is not ringing alarm bells of Rush and Rush Adventure special stages. These are far too easy in comparison. I shouldn't complain, because I'm sure 7 will be, like, ridiculous, you know? Alright, Radical Highway time. If you know, you know. Act 1's got a scorcher of a tune. Listen to this. Cash Cash doing their worst. Getting bad and heavy on the bass. I love this one. So good. Also, I can't remember. Is the Knights cameo still in this version? I honestly do not recall. I only played Generation 3DS once. I've somehow not got into the story. It was one of the first games I bought when I got my 3DS. In fact, I got it before my 3DS because I knew I was getting one. So I bought Generation 3DS, technically the first game I owned, just not the first game I played. But it went into my backlog and I played it not long after getting it in August 2016. So, yeah, August 2016 would have been when I played this, just not long after my birthday, but like I say, not the very first game I played on the system. I can't remember what that was now, to be honest. Probably something like Mario Kart, or... I know I played Kirby. I finished Kirby Deluxe before I played this, and that's a great game. Knights is there, woohoo! We all love Knights. Maybe just me. I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, no, I did get around to this game eventually. Played it once. I thought it was pretty okay. Considering I only paid like between £5 and £10 for it, I enjoyed my time with it, but if I paid full price for it back in the day, I probably would have been annoyed with the length and quality of it, but I felt like it was good value for money back from what I personally played for it and got out of it. You know, and like I say, I also understood, you know, the time constraints that were involved in making this game, so I kind of understood quite a few of its shortcomings and knew what I was getting myself into versus people who bought it brand new day one. Oh, I could have gone up there. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna Sonic 4. We can still go up there. Make your dreams a reality. Oh no, there's a golden beetle in this! I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. Can I actually get over there now? Can I... Well, is my spin dash not useless? Okay, no, it is useless. Yeah, I shouldn't grumble at an easy special stage. That is true, duh. I played... As I alluded to on stream, I played Rush and Rush Adventure recently. See, getting to Rush is easy, but Special Stage 7 I get why people complain about it. I really understand, but I actually did it in 3 goes. On my 3rd try, I managed to beat it, and I've never played it before. I just got... I'm not lucky, I don't know, I got kind of familiar with the special stages, having played the prior ones quite a bit, because I did get stuck last time I tried to beat Rush. But Rush Adventure, like... a walk in the park, I would say, personally. They weren't too bad. They're pretty easy to access, and they're pretty easy to play once you get up to them. Not breezy, but certainly much better than, Advance, both in getting to them and playing them. God, I 100%ed Sonic Advance 1. I will never do Advance 2 or 3. Ever. I refuse. You cannot force me to do that for a stream either, by the way. For those of you who think you can get some money out of it. Some charity money. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, charity, I will... I have enough respect for my sanity to not do that with Advance 2 and 3. Not a fan of the 3rd zone. 3rd zone? Oh, no! Mirage Road's great! I love Mirage Road. It's a little bit difficult, but I love the concept and music, mainly. Oh. You got it. It's Dimps time. Did Advance 1 once, never again. What, just played it? Or did the special stages? Because if you said played it and you're never going to play it again, I'll be horribly disappointed, because Advance 1 is one of my favourite 2D games in the series ever. I love Advance 1. 100% Advance 1 and 2. Trouble with 2 is you have to do the special stages with multiple characters. Yeah, I remember that. In order to even unlock Amy, I think you have to do that, let alone actually see the true ending, if I recall correctly. That was horrible. And then they were like, can we make it worse? Is there a way we can make this more tedious for 3? And they found one. Well, maybe not, but it's still very annoying in 3, point being. Speaking of annoying, this section is getting kind of up there right now. Amy has only 4 characters. Okay, whereas you have to do the special stages with all of them, including Amy, to get the true ending, I'm guessing, right? At least Amy plays better in that game. She just plays like the rest of the cast, right? Minus any special abilities. Anyway, Godspeed for you for doing Advance 2, Duck. I could never. I don't think I've ever actually finished Advance 2 normally without save states. The game just takes the piss of what I expect you to do at points. Anyways, if you know, you know. It's farting in the tube time. If you don't know, you're about to find out. God, this is fucking dreadful. Oh, you don't even get anything to do in the Amy. Ugh. Is that just a bonus in that case? New 2DS is sorted. Do you think Viper Drop was Max into Team Plaza? There is a slightly less up-to-date version, but I will just package it up and send it to you after stream if you remind me. I keep meaning to update it, but the problem is you can't submit like a new update to a theme. You have to completely re-upload it, which is what I've already done once. I'm kind of reluctant to do again. Effort. Like, seriously, who approved this song? It's so bad! This is like the one song in the Generational soundtrack as a whole that just misses. Oh and yeah, there's only 2 levels in each one, isn't there? I just remembered that. Anyway, I can't get back up there. Listen to this. I don't understand. They were just that tight for budget. They're like, oh, we're over schedule. Just keep it in. You know, just submit the first draft and it's fine. We'll put it in the game. Yeah, especially in comparison to like Rush and stuff. I guess they were like, oh, gotta show off the graphics, and zooming in the graphics and making the sprites bigger is, you know, how companies tend to do that. It's like Mega Man 7. It's like, yeah, let's show off how powerful the SNES is by zooming this game in 3 times in comparison to the NES game. Make Mega Man sprite mahooses. And they're like, okay, people have got wowed by that, let's tone it down for the next game. You know, let's tone it down by making some incredible FMVs. Okay, I thought that was going to be a bottomless pit. At least they warn you where bottomless pits are going to be in this game, unlike, you know, every other Dimps game. You know, it's hard to avoid them, but at least you know they're there. So yeah, I hear Mega Man 7's fine, it's just the sprite zoom-in stuff is a little obnoxious. Oh! Traction is a thing in this game. I don't know if it's a good or a bad one, but it is certainly a thing. Thanks. Yeah, you still can kind of jump off enemies also. Yeah, look, this is like the one use case of the wall jump that I recall. See, there are some really cool parts of these levels, but there's just so many that miss. But so, I don't know, I kind of like this. Radical Highway is a cool enough level, just I wish there was less pits. This is, as they say, not the pits. I don't know who says that, but surely someone must do, right? I thought I was getting crafty, but instead I was like... That's awful! Instead of getting crafty, I was getting shafty. Speaking of which, I don't want to sit here and wait for every single platform cycle, you know? But sometimes you just have to. Come on, let's game. We are hashtag gaming right now. Alright, please actually make it. And no! That caught me off guard, sorry. Uh-oh. I thought that was going to be a swift death there as well. See, you guys don't need to pay to kill me, because this game just does it. Without me volunteering to or not. It's just like, it's a minor mistake, I win. Right, actually boost this time, Viper. That was the goal ring? They put something like that in the last 5 seconds of the level. Only Dimps. Only Dimps would do such a conniving thing. That's the only one I can think of. Mischievous, devious thing like that. So I think I pieced together more of what's happening. It's not good. When that thing goes through time, it tears space apart. It leaves areas empty and dead and sticks them in this weird white... It leaves the areas empty and dead and sticks them in this weird white limbo. That's a very strange way to format your sentence. But when the Sonics accelerate through time, they fix space, returning colour and life.
Oh yeah!
I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow. Whoa, it looks like we got some company. Let me handle this. Is it the Bio-Lizard? It is, isn't it? Finally. Speaking of, King, come back. It's the lizard who shoved the Space Colony Ark up his arse. Come back! Excellent. Got ring? Oh, don't continue that. Don't continue that question. I don't know what ring I've got, but I don't know if I want to find out. Before we do that, though, we got... What have we got? I don't know. Potentially Agony. Incoming Agony, who knows? I can do this, though. I got the skills. Also, you can actually use the D-pad here. I didn't know that until now. I could have saved myself some nub action. I just followed these simple steps, you know? Oops. No, I'll just get hit instead. Repeatedly. Alright, coming clutch. I think I'm just gonna jump over these spring sections, try and save myself a bit of time. Say as I run into one of the spring sections. Alright, we got this. Oh, he be a wide boy! Yeah, I love that about this grapple, that's what I mean, but it's, like I said, kind of sad that time constraints meant they couldn't make just handheld levels, and instead had to kind of go with second, you know, sloppy seconds, as they say, from the console version. I do wish it was... It's got unique levels, but, you know, I wish it was a little bit more tailored to the handheld Sonic experience, but I still think they did great with the resources they had, as I keep saying. Just... I am still getting dimped a lot. That doesn't change that fact, unfortunately. Right, boss. Oh, I only pressed B once, but apparently we're going back to the main menu. Great, a new mission. Could have told me about that in the main game, but fine. Right, gotta go all the way back. And yeah, we're already at the second rival, because there's only, from this point on, there's only 2 worlds per generation, however you want to word it. So, once again, another time constraint showing yet again. Also, I've got to voluntarily play Radical Highway Modern again. More farting in tube time. Let's go. Thanks. Finally, what the world needed in this trying time. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's the one from the console version, thankfully. Okay, we're saved. Although, the game is being so stingy on rings right now. Also, look at this gameplay, by the way. That was an incredible section we just went through. No asset repetition whatsoever. Ow. Can I home it? No. But he can homing attack me, so that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to replay this. Why, you little... Yeah, why is it so stingy on rings when I'm playing with modern Sonic? I have to make it harder so I can replay it more. So, you know, they get more playtime out of me, so I don't feel as ripped off. But still, I mean, come on. Although I still did it, so, you know. Suck it! Who's the rival in... Is it Silver? Yeah, you race Silver through, like, Tropical Resort or something. I remember it being incredibly unfitting in the third generation. Anyway, that's done. Yes, that silhouette doesn't look suggestive at all. No, not at all. Excellent. As if the Biolizard couldn't get any weirder, they found a way. They did it. Science couldn't do it. I remember this actually being somewhat tolerable in this game in comparison to an SA2, which is nice, I guess. Like an actual boss design. Oh, you... Whoa, I was going to say, well, you knob, but he quite literally looks like one, doesn't he? So, maybe I should avoid those direct comparisons. Do I boost into his tail or something? No? But listen to this, by the way. Yeah, that's my favourite part of it, Larry. The second you touch that water, you are death. I am bringer of death, except Shadow is death. Death incarnate. Shoot, 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 he says. Now get out the way, I got things to do, says the Biolizard. Mr. Biolizard ain't happy. But yeah, this brings me significantly less pain than the SA2 boss fight, so I'm happy. I say, at the moment. Who knows how things will go. Uh-oh. Never mind. Never mind, he's doing the orb attack that I hate in that game as well. I can slide under it, I just always forget how to actually slide. Okay, I only have to press down. Cool. I thought I had to press down and B, which would be kind of difficult given the circumstances. Oh, I thought he was stopping, as in, you know, not going to attack me. Oh, obviously that bit's fine for me. Like Larry said, it's just not falling into the water. That was my least favourite bit. Getting like 4 hits in, and then I just accidentally step into the water with the camera pans the wrong way. But he actually has more phases of attacks. They thought this through. They put effort into this bit. This ain't too bad. I'd say. It might change, but you know, at the moment I'm enjoying this. Feel free to screenshot, by the way. Oh no. this just seems like trouble waiting to happen. Yeah, I've never liked the final hit, but I never found it as troubling as other parts of the fight, to be honest, personally. You know, that's just a theory. An SA2 theory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for donating as well, with !donate. You'll be going towards the great cause that is Special Effect, a charity helping the physically and sometimes mentally disabled to play video games for use of specialist technology created around each individual's needs. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about what they do, !Special Effect down in the chat. And like I say, !donate. £10 to make me lose a life, and £20 of game over, just for you. Special Effect, appreciate every penny. And even if you can't donate, feel free to spread the word on Twitter, social media, Discord, wherever you want to spread it. You know, even if you can't donate, you might get around someone who can, which is always appreciated, and I love the company as well, because it's always nice to hang out with you all. So, can't complain either way. Thank you all as always. Okay. See, this is nowhere near as bad as SA2. I'm thankful. This is what I'm thankful for this year. Okay. On we go. On we go, yeah. Rip. You do be looking kind of dead, though. He ain't going on to destroy the Earth of the Space Colony arc. He's just gonna chill down here. It's like, I'm sleepy.
Alright!
I never expect to see Biolizard again. No, me neither, Tails. That was easy. I fought him before after... Are we all going to take issues with this? So it's not just me being the nerd here, right? No, you fought Final Hazard, an enhanced form who didn't have the same attacks. Shared no attacks with the original form. Yes, Doug's right. He's fought him, but he couldn't predict what he was gonna do. He acted completely differently last time they met because Shadow was the one who. I've fought him before, after all.
Sonic?
Got back quite a bit in this world. You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonic? Right, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that. Don't worry, there's not long of the game left. You don't have to. What?
Whoa!
What? Watch out! Chaos Emerald. Oh yeah, they were watching. Sorry, silly me. That's a Chaos Emerald. That monster sure didn't like that emerald. Chaos Emeralds are more powerful when they're together, so we need to collect all 7 of them. Once we collect the Chaos Emeralds, we'll use them to defeat that monster. And then we can restore the world to the way it was before.
Careful, Sonic!
You guys have your work cut out for you. An adventure's just no fun if it's too easy. Don't you think?
You did it, Sonic!
That's Sonic for you. I figured you'd say that, so I have a little present for you. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay. Whoa, that's a great idea. Sounds awesome, Tails. Then here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Tails. Let's give him a try then.
Hey there!
What were you doing? Make Sonic's shoes lighter by approximately 30%. My design works so it will move more freely, even in midair.
Wow!
Interesting. Maybe I can do that for my Sonic too. Sure, I'll show you how to do it later. Thanks. This is kind of weird though, isn't it? What's weird? I'm getting tips from myself. That's right. Oh, he can stop. Wow, what's that? That move's called a stomp.
Oh, yeah.
These are great, Tails. Thanks.
Yes!
No problem. So, he now moves more freely. So, his jump arc has changed 2 levels before the end of the game. So I now have to pay more attention to how I'm controlling him, because I've gotten used to how he controls up until now. Cool! Thanks, game! Unless it is just the stomp. In which case, I will forgive you. Alright, well, we've been spoiled what the last 2 levels are, so let's just jump right into it. I've said that on all 3 of these streams so far. I am not going to stop anytime soon. It really confuses me that Classic Tails can talk but Classic Sonic can't. I mean, isn't that part of the charm of Classic Sonic for most people, that he can't talk? I mean, Classic Tails, I don't know, but people like, ooh, Classic can't ever talk, that's part of his personality, and this game just kind of further cemented that. Anyway, Water Palace. Banger incoming. I mean, the original was really good as well, but you know, banger remix is incoming.
Back to back, and spinning on it back. Back to back, on a turntables back. Back to back,
That's spinning on its back. Back to back. It's even got some water effects. I appreciate that. Chuen. It's a tube. Let's go. Homing attack time for the win, by the way. You already know that I'm not going to mess with no homing attack when this game is designed around it, regardless if it's classic or not. I mean, you can also do that in the console game. That's not exclusive to this one, is it? So, I could, just for the sake of argument, I can I can do that on command. Uh-oh. There's just no drowning music here, really? No. At least the bubbles are quick. I say as I miss multiple. See, I thought this game was going to take significantly longer than this, because we're nearly at the end of it already. Maybe that fabled Lost World stream will happen sooner than you thought. If I'm feeling really generous. I can't stay around for too long, because I do need to get an early-ish night, and I do still need to edit Pick and Mix. It's recorded, I just need to, you know, chapter it and everything. But, maybe we'll just have to play something else for you. Can't just leave you on. Can't leave you hanging, alright? If I've got any other Sega 3DS games that might be fun to stream. Project Mirai is always fun, but I know not everyone's into that. What else have I got? I'm trying to remember. I've got quite a lot of stuff. Just can't remember what's interesting. Lost World's the one that everyone's going to want, though, isn't it? I don't have, I was going to try and get All-Stars Racing Transform for one of these streams, but like I say, it's just kind of unfortunate that I'm not around for the full weekend. Otherwise, I could have done way more stuff. Like the 8-bit games. I mean, that was due to hardware limitations. I'm sure they could have crammed one in here for... Oh, it's like Larry. He's still doing that. Oh, that's why that's not working. I get it. I get it now. I just pressed it. Now I've got to go back over there again. I'm doing that! I'm like close enough to the loop where it should still roll me around anyway, and the game's like, nah, I'm good. See? I'm clipping the edge of it! Finally! The hardest part of the game so far, right there. Took multiple attempts, but we did it. We're gaming right now. Okay, stealth sections in my Sonic game, why not? I mean, why, but also why not? Dimps, the physics masters. I don't know why I imagined that with an Australian accent, it just kind of felt natural for some reason. Let's not get bodied by this guy. He doing the big punches, I think. I assume that's what's happening. He hitting some serious damage right now. Okay, can you... Speaking of damage, if you could break this wall for me, that'd be cool. He angry. He's going full on gamer mode. What am I actually... Oh, that's what I meant to do. They're dinkum, mate! I do make a reference to Shrimp on the Barbie in this week's Pick and Mix. Can confirm. We're nearly there, thank God. Finally a good level. Oh, in its game of origin, yeah, certainly. Oh no. No! This is not a bottomless pit, but you know. Yeah, that reminds me, I do need to remember to bring my 3DS, that's right, thank you, King. Okay. Oh, we did it. Yeah, well, you don't remember the massive water bubbles, or, you know, the the badnik, the huge badnik that was chasing you? Maybe your memory's just wrong. You know, I only played it a couple of weeks ago, but maybe mine's just lacking a bit as well, you know? Alright, modern Sonic time. Incoming banger. The game in the card slot was Rush. So, genuinely, the last time you ever played Rush was 5 years ago at the last Western Supersonic. Great. Excellent. It's so weird thinking it's 5 years since the last one. Like, it feels like yesterday, and yet it also feels like it was 20 years ago. It feels so long, and yet so short of a time. I don't know how to quite describe it. It's very strange. It'll be fun to see everyone again. So many cool people going to be there throughout the weekend. Here we go. Cash bringing in. I was going to say the Cash, but that is their name. Oh, listen to that. That's more like it. When I think of modern mixes, that's what I think of, not the farts in a can that we heard last modern level, you know. Oops. As intended. Back. Let's do it. Come on, what's stopping you from spinning right on its back? You and all your hand holding and all this. Looking at other people in the flesh. It's sickening. Uh-oh. They strike again. I was like, this level's been surprisingly bottomless pit free. Oh, it's mortal. Oh, how wrong you were! I thought I'm jumping solidly before this point, but apparently I'm not. Oh my god, no! Oh well, we've padded out the stream time a little bit. It's a long load screen. See, when I homing attack, I kind of expect him to stop after the main part of the homing attack, but he just keeps going. What do you mean? What do you mean, Duck? That's the highest of quality. Some intern worked for days on that, and you just sit there and slander it. I won't stand for it. What's your mod status? You're banned. How dare you insult the Dimps turn who did that? That's weeks of graphic design, I'll have you know. See, I'm creative with my puns. I'm not, but you know, it made me laugh, me only, so... Can't just hold down to stomp, because that'll be too convenient in a situation where I've got no momentum whatsoever. Oh, but apparently I can accidentally hit the B button at the same time as writing down and do it there. Emote ideas. There's going to be so many situations for that one, like... when I play Sonic Advance 2 on stream! Should do that at some point, but... That was gameplay. That was the definition of hashtag gaming right there, I'll have you know. What is this specialty? This just sounds like a downgraded one of the console version. I somehow not got a special box until this far into the game. Okay, 3 lives now. I'm balling. Can't stop me, Dimps. Can't stop my flow. I was expecting that to be a bottomless pit. I thought that would work as part of the joke, but unfortunately, my flow was stolen. Okay, his momentum is god-awful in these situations. And I do that. You can see how much I was fighting back to just try and get in line with those mine things, but the game was repeatedly like, nah, you good. Not good. I just want a calm, comfortable experience. Speaking of which, hello. Come on, please. Have mercy on my soul, why won't you? Please, Dimps brethren. I thought I was going to move sideways, so I was quite shocked when it started falling. If you boost into the water wheel, I think you get top half. See, I'm pretty sure that's how it works in, like, Rush. I didn't expect that to work here, because most stuff that does work in Rush doesn't actually seem to work in this game. Any nuance or skill that you could find in Dimps' previous handheld games, like, nah, we out. Anyways, speaking of we out. I'm just still running into the same problem with the loop that we ran into repeatedly. Okay, good. That's not there. Good to hear. Look at how much I'm having to fight the controls here. But we out. One more full level to go. Special stage time. Let's get that damn 6th Chaos Emerald. You know the one. Ooh, got a nighttime theme this time. This is looking swanky. We got this. Oh, that was this game, wasn't it? Oh, that was 11 years ago, that meme now, just in case, you also wanted to go a little bit old. I thought I would make it past that, I was clearly wrong. Bloody thick! We got it. Did it for the meme. I've run out of drink, so I can't soothe my throat off. Alright, you all know what time it is. It's time Green Viper becomes a massive nerd live on stream. Act 1's music's okay, Act 2's where it's at. Oh wait, is Act 1 just the normal theme? This sounds like it. Because back to back it sounded mysteriously like the normal version, so I was actually wondering if it was just the normal version. Time to get tropical, you know it. This is a tropical resort, isn't it? The Wii version, that's lazy, dare I say it. Yeah, because I was like fairly confident that's what was going on in Water Palace, but I wasn't sure, but this has made me 100% about it now. So the Burst Blitz, because handheld exclusive, they actually thought about that one. It was weird they were going for the whole, oh look, there's the new Jade Wisp. I was kind of surprised they didn't bring back Burst into the console version. I know there's other Wisps that kind of have the same use case, but I thought that could have been interesting for sure. You know, we're just adding content back into the Wii version. Oh look, you can do this like you can in Colors DS, except I missed it. Yeah, pretty neat. I just gotta wait for cycles to line up. Yep, that's exactly what I've got to do. We're getting so tropical right now. Welcome to the tropical resort, people. No other words sound like tropical, which we could be getting right now. We're keeping well within Sega's legally defined boundaries about what this level encompasses. Cool. Oh no, I'm still alive. I thought this was the end. It just kind of had that end feeling. Oh god. That's a bit more involved than it was in Colors DS. Uh oh. Whoops. Still more graphic. See, I was avoiding using that word, but one could use it, yeah. I was directly avoiding that. Dips yet again, you know. They are disturbing. See, I'm glad SC gets it. I'm disturbed and sickened. Oh, when you touch the mobs, you actually lose the ability to use Burn Wisp, which didn't happen in Colors DS. So that's improvement in their books. In mine, it's not, but I'm sure from a game design perspective, they were very happy about that. Also, speaking of disgusting, I missed that again. I'm sorry for letting you all down. Okay, we good. We made it this time. Get it, Reddit. It's another phrase that I've been using a lot for some reason. Still going. Disgusting! still got more of these challenging flame enemies. By challenging, I mean you can whip them up in an afternoon. That was easily an afternoon in Blender, or what's it called? I can't remember the name of the ones that they tend to use these things. 3DS Max. Completely actually unrelated to the 3DS. Or is it 3D Max? I can't remember. I thought it was 3DS Max. It's King Series, though. That's kind of his profession, although it isn't anymore. Nowadays it's Asda's bread making, but you know, once upon a time. Okay. Now what do I do? I lose all the progress that I just made with that burn wisp, and I die. Great. Ideal. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh! Okay, we good. 3DS Max. Is it called 3DS Max or is it called something else? I always thought it was 3DS, but is it just 3D Max or something like that? You know you mod me after all, so I thought I'd contact you about such things. Okay, good, we made it! In spare time, he's modelling that Fat Kiryu model. Fat bearded Kiryu's coming. Oh lordy, coming. 3DS Max, it is called that. Okay. There we go. I dragged that out. Good Gilbert. What do you mean it was horrible? That was game design, Grateful. Don't judge, you're not a game designer. You can't say that was awful. It was the greatest thing of all time until you've learnt better or something like that. Whatever people who get angry at game critics say. Right, real music. Let's go. That was peak Tim. Yes, someone who sees it the same way. It's an art form. It's not trash, it's someone else's treasure. I'm pretty sure I just skipped the non-rail sections last one. What's the colour palette when you're playing it? Is it like I think it changes with like memory. It's not the same about the announcer. I can agree with that, Larry. Trivia, discussion, opinion, There, did I do a good impression? I'm deeply sorry to give it up there. It doesn't deserve to be slandered like that, but I you know, it's the closest I can do to a somewhat jammy British accent, being that I am from Chavland. Can't hear me. It does seem a bit loud, you are correct. Sorry about that. It seemed fine for most of the stream. I was keeping an eye on it. That's now too quiet, I think. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, sorry, this track's apparently just way louder than the rest of the game for some reason. I don't quite understand why. Yeah, trivia, discussions, opinions. Can't have your say. See, the reason she doesn't do much stuff for Radio Sega anymore is because everyone complained that she did too much stuff, so now she doesn't do anything. Which, you know, is, I mean, we're the ones who pay for her to do it, so it's our decision, but it's just kind of funny. I, in turn, responded by, adding a completely new announcer, picking that she'd never done anything else for the station before. I really like her voice. I think it fits, because it was exactly what I envisioned when making the show. So it was actually my vision anyway, and then... Greyfor! No one bullies Greyfor. No one's ever said the same thing about him being around too much, so I think it's a personal vendetta against Kimmy. I'll make sure she gets her lawyers involved on that one. I don't even know if she still does it. I'm gonna guess she does, because it was her career, but I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I was fairly confident she was expecting a child or had a child. I can't recall at the time. Last time we would have, you know, funded her services, that is. We like SD and always use the same voiceover. No, he had 2 voiceovers, and then the guy just wasn't able to do last season, so then he went back to the same voiceover he always uses. You know, it's fine. I mean, to be fair, Gavi used the same voiceover guy for a little bit. He just kind of forgot that he had jingles. Gavi's been back for 3 years and he still doesn't have jingles. That's just kind of part of the SNS style at this point. He had a jingle from the same guy once upon a time. If not multiple, but I know he had at least one. Say it with me. Was that a level without getting dimpsed? Did we avoid the dimpsoning? I think we might have just done exactly that. Special stage 7. Here comes Peak Agony. Not before, however. It's just Sonic. Huh? Ha! Oh, we were talking about Topical Resort, and Larry said, could be like SD and always use the same voiceover. And I said, hey, he did have a second one.
Yay!
Just doesn't use it anymore. And Gavi has the same guy, except he never uses that. Thanks, Sonic. Huh? Huh? What? Pretty cool, isn't it? It's called a boost. You'll be able to do it pretty soon, too. Light and Life had 2. Once upon a time. In the old days. Isn't he like a Christian announcer nowadays? Isn't that all his work? The old guy, that is. Anyways. Let's go. Special stage number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Let's just jump right into it. All you can find online about him now is lots of religious books. What that he's wrote 4 words for, or what? We need the context. We need the T, as the kids say. I'm sure they don't anymore, but I'm getting up there with my lingo, damn it. I say the kids. I'm pretty sure most of the kids are actually older than me. I just feel ancient in comparison. I'm not with the trends, you know. Move back to RPC. We do love a bit of Jono. Big respect. I've said this before. I'm pretty sure he used to do voiceover on a local radio. Obviously, you know, paid, but it was quite interesting to hear that at one point. Alright, let's do it. Maybe not. Maybe we delay that, I'd say. The draw distance is so shoddy. Oh my god. Never mind. He wide! Let's go. He wide. He'll never drop the schneid. He's too schneidi for me. That's our Sonic. He's wide, he don't lie, he's a guy. Let's stop the rhyming there before it makes it more embarrassing. Oh boy, look, Silver has like 4 polygons in that picture. You're very happy for how the show is sounding these days. Is that shade? Is that the shade coming through right now? Wasn't happy with how it sounded, but now it's good again. What is this music? He's wired. He's wide. He don't like his. He likes pies. Yes. Whatever that means, I'm here for him. Oh, whoops! I should have jumped. Instead. I've been boxed! I've been boxed in a corner! you don't lie is clearly what I meant. I had no idea. Yeah, but it's iconic. You can't change anything about a show if it's iconic. You're never allowed to try and experiment and new things because it's the past. The past is always better than the future. Finally, autocorrect in a browser. What a time to be alive. Yes! Let's go! The jam on that. The cheese. The jam and cheese. So jammy, man. So what even is the boss here? I fail to remember. That is true! You're not wrong, SD. Not a lie. Oh god. Oh dear god. Everyone knows how much I love the Egg Emperor, right? Like, they know how every time I apply it, I have this speech prepared for how I genuinely think it's one of the worst designed bosses in gaming history. How utterly broken it is. How every attack doesn't play out as it should. How difficult it is to actually kill him because the intended method doesn't work. And many other classics. Let's get him. At least he's got a banger in the background, to be fair. It's like the one positive we can draw from this. Oh yeah, that looked like that was planned or something. And no controlling boost in there, by the way. Oh, okay, I can't actually damage it. But yeah, I can. Some of them are breaking, but I guess that's the one he charged into, right? Do I have to keep boosting? I don't know what I'm meant to do. Okay, here it goes. Oh, whoops. Ow! Owie! Also owie! Here goes. As a matter of fact, here, quote unquote, goes. Ah, I thought I could hit him, but I guess not. Is that twitch.tv/JustSomeAndy? I believe it might be. Welcome to the stream, sir. How are you? Good to hear from you. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Nice to speak to you. Who? I don't know. Seems like a celebrity to me. Don't be so mean about yourself. Oh, I could do this all along. Oh, now I suddenly feel dumb. More than usual. Uh-oh, I missed it. Okay, good. Yeah, seriously, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. The host of famous shows such as SD, help me out here. Come on, give me some advice. You're good at naming Andy's shows, right? Oh, the old ones never never age, do they? Jokes, that is. I should clarify. Not people. They unfortunately do tend to age. How am I doing? I'm surviving. As people might have seen, I had a bit of a rough start to the week. Probably the worst 48 hours of my life, I would be inclined to say. But then it picked right back up because I was told I'm able to get involved in Game Plus festivities. And it's always such a pleasure to raise some money for a great cause. Especially effects. So passionate about what they do. So it's so nice to be able to get involved in Game Plus this year. I'm going away to Western Supersonic next, or tomorrow. So that's fun. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying life right now, but it's nice to have things to get back to normal, you know? Words. You know, possibly, depending on how his work goes, seeing a little bit of hashtag Good Guy Pete. Half of the RFG crew, you know? Yeah, things are nice. You know, it's not just me there, it's my friends. Girlfriend's going to be there as well, which is nice. You know, we'll see if Pete watches cutscenes when he plays the game. There's not really like game booths there at the Western Supersonic, isn't there? If he plays like Heroes or something on the GameCube, does he watch the cutscenes while he's there? That's what we're about to find out. Yeah, I think that was depending on work, if I recall correctly. So, you know, gonna see some good people. Mr. Kev's gonna be there. None other than Forever Sonic as well. Good lot, shall we say? You know, not sure if Beth's part of a good lot. Sorry to say, I'm joking. Thank you for the host. I'm really joking. Please stay. Thank you for the host though, K-Dog. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah, Forever Sonic's going to be manning the Radio Sega booth, unless I'm mistaken. He was last I was checking. If he does watch cutscenes, just start a Good Guy Pete chant. Good Guy Pete! Good Guy Pete! Watches cutscenes! But yeah, there's normally a Radio Sega booth there, SD, and Simon is normally the man behind it, so I'll be sure to go and say hi to him. Hope he's doing alright. From what I last recall, okay enough, but it'll certainly be nice to see him again, I'm sure.
How could this be?
I can't believe this! I was supposed to beat you this time! Do it for me. Pete will get the chance in that case, Andy. I will try and remember. See, the thing is, Greyfall, with the RS booth, I don't know if he's actually got an up-to-date banner or not, so it might still be the old RS logo. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. Maybe that's why I beat you every time. Maybe you don't know this yet. But seriously, we beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something. Huh? What's Eggman even doing here? I thought he said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us to this place. What? Whoa! If you know, you know. Huh? See? He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time. It's not. There's like one final boss left to go. So it's like got the strangest it's gonna get. Well, this banner advertise our latest shows like Fastlane, Sword of Sega, and Ultra something? Don't recall its name. Nope, me neither. Is it Late and Live Overnight? That's the one, isn't it? That's the one. Now I remember. all the classics. You know, we've got what is it? Sega Fantasy Zone's going to be there. Definitely season number 3 of Sega Ages. There's going to be an advertisement for that. Just you wait. God's tier show. It will happen, SD. It will happen sooner rather than later. I know you kind of did it when the stream went down, but you'll do it for real one day. That will be your Segathon. 100%. You know it. Anyway, Egg Emperor But Good we just played. Now it's time to end it all off. Here goes. Time Eater But Good? Question mark? We're about to find out. I don't know, Larry. I prefer this over the console version. That's a low bar to cross, though. Late and Live Overnight raising money for my new car fund. What are you thinking, SD? Yaris time, maybe? Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid getting your butt kicked, you better give up now.
Why, hello, everyone.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Whoa.
Eggman? But how? He had a little help!
Whoa.
Dr. Robotnik!
Oh,
Nobody calls me that anymore. You would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future.
oh.
It's Eggman, and believe it or not, bootleg Eggman. It would be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. Of course, Eggman's got to be the real villain. It's a Sonic game. You know, you can never just have another villain in the game. After my most recent setbacks, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this tiny
Very
thing,
good.
which I discovered had amazing abilities even I had never been able to master. Where's Bootleg Eggman? You can make it happen, Andy. There's still time. It could have raised time and space. I then had a brilliant idea. Sorry, the brilliant idea. Please forgive me. I would use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. Yes, Eggman, you're so great. Please, Eggman, please accept me. Dr. Robotnik says. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. And the only person that smart is me. Oh yes, Eggman, I'm so smart. Oh yes.
Aha!
Dr. Fart Sniffer, actually. It sounds like so far. Yes, Eggman, you're so clever. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self. And I was happy to help. And while I was at it, I decided to trap you in this world as well. But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world. The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic. You mean we're going to own the world? I can't listen to any more of this. I beat you all the time by myself. And now there's two of me! Exclamation mark.
Oh, Sonic!
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you. If you say so, sir. Hi, past me! You're great! Also, fuck you! You're trapped forever! Remember, you're here forever. Look out! Oof! Oof, lad. Exclamation mark! Move all you want! I'm still going to stomp you into a blue jelly! Gap! The Time Eater obliterates time and space! Did you really think you could escape him by just running around? Now it's time to meet your doom, Sonic! Exclamation mark. Whoa!
What?
Tails, are you okay? Ow, I think so. Why did you do that? That's what you think, Sonic. I wanted to help too. Sorry, Sonic. Look at classic Sonic's face there, he's just zoned out. Whoa, dude. That's a trippy background effect. Exclamation mark! We can't let Tails do all the hard work here, can we, partner? Exclamation mark. That light!
How could this be?
They are symbols! Oh wow, this is so much more dramatic than manually slotting them into the gears, like you could in in the console game! Exclamation
Looks
mark, by the way.
like fun. Let's
It's time
do
to
this.
end this! Let's show them what we can do!
Here goes.
Let's do this! Exclamation mark. Anyways, reminder, this is my Game Blast, my final Game Blast 22 stream, raising money for Special Effect. If you'd like to donate to them, exclamation mark donate in the chat. If you'd like to find out a bit more about what it is they do, exclamation mark Special Effect is where you can do so. I can feel the budget, you know it. Can you feel the budget? Does it brighten up your game? Can I boost into a new? Okay, I can homing attack, I just can't boost. Because that'd be fun, you know? But like I say, still a better thing than the actual console version. Also 3D! Look at it, it's glorious. Get a look while it lasts. It's like one of two times the camera changes to behind you in this game. And also, by the way, it's the end of the game, but I might do some missions, so... Whoops. I might do some missions, so £20 for a game over, and £10 for a death. If you'd like to donate to a great charity that is Special Effects, helping the physically disabled play video games again through the creation of specialist technology tailored to each individual need. Such a good cause. Please get involved if you have the financial means to do so. It'd be greatly appreciated. Every penny counts. I'm sure they're appreciative of every penny, you know? In the same way that every charity should be. They're all lovely, fine people over there.
Take that!
Whatever you can do, even if it's just sharing the stream, it helps us so much. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm not sure I've quite got the time to do, what is it? Lost World like I kind of wanted to. just, you know, dabble into a bit of Lost World just for the funnies, but I reckon I can get some time to do some missions. That should still be fun. We've unlocked enough of them throughout the game after all. So that's about how badly we're going to get dimped, etc. Badly.
Leave this one to me.
No, leave it to me. This is my game. This is an Eggman generation. It's Sonic generation. Therefore, I'm inclined to believe that I'm going to win in the final boss fight. And you've given me enough rings to do so. I'd have to majorly screw it up. But I mean, it is me we're talking about, you know. I could still do it. There's still time. I could still screw this up, like I'm saying. Never doubt me. Bam.
Why
you pesky little pincushion? Why I ought to? Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. Crikey, mate. Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, lad. Bugger me, lad. It looks like a homing shot. We go into all that controversy in tomorrow's Pick and Mix at 7 PM UK time on RadioSlinger.net. Marine's controversy and how she got the game a 12 plus in Europe. So you're not going to want to miss out on that history on tomorrow's episode.
think you can dodge this?
Also, one of the best things to do to this boss is to play it with New Venture in the console version. I don't make the facts. I just spit them. Uh-oh. Whoops. How about this? Did I ever explain fishing? I did, you just didn't hear it. I just said I thought it'd be funny, because I was putting in tags. I saw charity and I was like, yeah, obviously you've got to do charity. But I mean, just thought fishing was funny, to be honest with you. I made the excuse that I was fishing for content and donations. That's how I justified it originally, but I just thought it was humorous. I just thought, you know, we do a little trolling. I can't think of words. We do a little something beginning with T, but I can't remember the name of the word. Teasing. Trumping.
Is something the matter?
Nah, nothing's the matter, Eggman. We're just chilling. I dodged, but not in enough time, apparently. Why are my dodges just repeatedly failing? Just come on! Just let me dodge! See, I told you, there was going to be a way to fail this, and I found it. Yes! Something is the matter, I can't dodge in time! I'm pressing it at, like, what I feel like should be the right time, and the game's like, nah, you're too slow, even though the hands are on screen, you know? Okay. Like, the animation just takes so long to start. That's what the problem is. You can't just do it in the nick of time. He's probably done this because he thinks I'm trying to cheese for rings. I'm not. I'm actually just trying to reach
You
it.
can dodge this?
No? How do I dodge it? I'm guessing by avoiding the hands? Yes. I'm gonna game over. Oh well, it's content. Please don't do the hands. No! It didn't even have time to dodge! Rip. Oh, you don't even get to watch them die like you do in the console version. They're just... Sorry, I got a look. Finally... that's not a read. Sorry, but I got a look. I finally have time to update my gaming library playlist that I have, and I don't know when the next time I'll be able to do this since it's time consuming. So I have over 10k games in my library. Jesus, yeah, that's going to be a bit time consuming. So best of luck with it, okay, dog. Enjoy, and I appreciate the luck nonetheless. Usually appreciate it, like I say. Come on, let me do a little gaming, mate. We've already seen all this. Your tricks aren't new. You're not slick. Your drip ain't even dripping.
Leave this one to me.
Your attack game's weak. Worst of all, you've got no friends. I mean, I'm not dodging. I'm just trying timing attack to give it a shot.
Why, you? Leave this one to me. Take a look.
Okay, I'm looking. It looks like a homing shot, alright.
Take that.
That's like the one benefit, like I said, with this boss fight. You don't have to listen to that, which is great. On top of that, it's just more fun to play, even if I, died. Like I say, the actual time meter in the console version, like, this isn't amazing, but that's like watching paint dry. It's so dull.
Take a look.
Alright, we're getting there.
Leave this one to me. Take that. Yeah.
See, look, I'm actually dodging it this time. Incredible. It's almost like it wasn't being fair to me last time. It's more like it.
Why, you? Leave this one to me. Take a look.
The problem is they both have the same voice clip when they say leave this one to me. So it's obvious based on the fact that you switch from classic Sonic to modern Sonic, but if you didn't know that fact, it'd be like, which Eggman are we leaving it to here? There's no like HUD or no way to see them in the cockpit. It's like, who's doing this? Who's attacking? If I would, I'd have to say that you're reusing the same voice line. How lazy. Lazy game devs. Game Freak must have made this game. SMH my head.
Think you can dodge this?
Probably. There's a good chance I can dodge this.
Take a look.
Alright, gaming. Gaming question mark?
Leave this one to me.
Okay, please don't bully me like you did last time.
Take that.
Okay, if you're doing any form of boosting, that seems to be the problem. So I'll just not boost when it comes by. It's that simple. Okay, we're close
Think
enough.
you can dodge this?
No, I don't think I can dodge it, unfortunately, Eggman, but I've got to try, right? Oh. Okay, you can't dodge that while you're boosting. Notice. Or apparently you can't move upwards. That's just not an option. Oh, good, and I'm so far away from him, we've got to do this shit again. Okay, cool.
Think you can dodge
Stop
this?
me. I have over 200 alternative accounts. Whatever it is. Whatever the funny is. I hit that, but sure. Yeah, definitely, because it wouldn't let me move up again. Came to an half wall. No. What about no?
Is something the matter?
Just don't win the game! I've just lost the game. Worst part. The worst part of this boss fight. I mean, okay, I moved that way and fine. The game just wants control. Something the matter. Yeah, tricky design is what's the matter, you know? That, I hit that, but you know. Gaming. For fuck's sake. Do I have to keep boosting while I'm going through that section?
Think you can dodge?
Yes, I do! Just hurry up! shit!
Think you can dodge this?
Yes! I already have multiple times! Why is it just taking away my ability to move all of a sudden? Oh, I've ran out of ring. Lol. Have I tried winning? You forgot to put the smiley face in there, Alaric. Just thought I'd warn you. Colon parentheses right. You left without the message. Right, I gotta sit through 3 minutes of that shit before I can get back to that point to lose again. We love gaming. We do be gaming.
Leave this one to me.
I have. I've left you many times. And you burnt my toast, so I will not be having this. I don't know what that means. This has been a long day. Full of just getting good. What? I didn't even press up.
Why you?
Yeah, he's
Leave this one to me.
I just pressed T. Are they homing missiles? Wow, they are. Who would have guessed? If only someone was telling me what they were. I just don't know otherwise, you know? Yep. How did I know you were going to do the arm one? That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. Nah, it's not. It's actually not homing. It sucks to be you, nerd. Tails, you geek. I mean, I didn't get that. I ignore that one, but I sure did. Makes you happy, I guess.
Take that.
Like a non-homing shot. It's just a normal missile, believe it or not. I know it's hard to comprehend. It's actually a standard missile. Besides, if it is or not, you gotta just say it is, right? We didn't record a line for if it wasn't homing.
Take that.
Shit, we didn't prepare for this scenario, sir. Make them fire anyway. They're left with no other options.
Think you can dodge this?
It did dodge it, but it worked.
Take a look.
That wasn't a homing shot, that was a homing shot. Fired straight at the homies. I won't stand for that.
Leave this one to me.
Right, can we just win? Please. Can we just do that? Can I take the Twitch chat advice and just win? Just not be bad at the game. Ah. Just don't suck. Have you tried that one? Ah! Damn it, I read the room wrong. I was actually meant to suck. Whoops, sorry. No, I don't think I can dodge this segment. What? How are we doing this again?
Think you can dodge this?
No, because I just fucking dodged it! Oh, and now I can't dodge it. Okay. I mean, I dodged that, but... Okay, suddenly now I don't need to press B to do it. Now I don't need to do that. I had to press B in order to even move in the last phase. We have to actually get around the port cannon. Fuck's sake! Can you tell this boss is annoying by any chance? still better than the console version though. At least I'm actually playing it.
Think you can dodge this?
But like I said, that's a low quality pass. See, now I have to press the B button again.
Think you can dodge this?
What the fuck is this game? What's up, Gabby? How are you doing? Welcome. Hell! Welcome to the stream. I'm getting angry at one of the worst designed bosses in gaming history. How are you doing? I'm joking, it's fine until that phase. And that phase just sucks! As you are currently seeing me fighting back again. See, I've had to press the B button now because I can't move far enough! Oh, and now I can! Except sometimes I also can't. What the shit is hell were they thinking when they designed this boss? Sometimes controls work, and other times they don't. This is called difficult. Sometimes you can do things one way, then other times, like any visual representation is changed, you can't. This is called game design. Welcome to Doom.
Think you can dodge this?
Yes, I've dodged it so many fucking times. You don't have to tell me if I can dodge it. Oh my god.
Think you can dodge this?
Just let me hit you, stupid dick. Suddenly I didn't press the fucking B button to move! And now I do again! Now I'm back to the same place! Oh. I've had a fun time with this game in case you can't tell. It's not caused me any bother throughout the course of this playthrough. Yeah, you tuned in at a time where I'm calm, collected, and I'm not angry at him.
Think you can dodge this?
On game design is what I was about to say there. No more. Right, I'm making this point. I know people generally think I make up Johns. Right, so when you move through those clock faces, sometimes you can just have enough momentum to move on your own. So you just press left, right, and you go to the left side of the clock, you go through the clock face. You don't hit the hands. Sometimes, however, with absolutely no warning whatsoever, you barely are able to move to the left or right. Therefore, you have to press the B button, which charge attacks, charge you forward. You have to do that in order to move to the left and right. The game just randomly decides when it wants to work or not, and therefore sometimes doing that just sends you hurtling into the clock face and you lose. Whereas other times, the opposite happens, because you haven't moved far enough! Ah! My life. And you can't move up or down. You have to move left or right, by the way, because up or down would make it so much easier. Third time I've played this fucking section! I've never got beyond the 5th hit. Yes, I can dodge it. You just don't make it easy for me. See, I had to press the B button there.
Think you can dodge this?
That time I also had to press the B button. That time I also had to press the B button. That time, you guessed it, B button. However, I'm not doing this fast enough, so Eggman will complain in a second. I know that actually done. Fucking incredible, except I'm gonna die, so there's like no point. Come on, please, please, please! You fucking knobhead! In case you can't tell, I'm really happy that I've kind of played about 15 minutes of this boss so far, and I'm back to the beginning of it, again. Of this simple boss, with fundamental flaws. I think this has taken more than a majority of this game.
Take a look. Take a look.
Oh, trust me, I'm looking. I'm fucking looking, alright. There's no doubt, my eyes are working. I'm seeing this shit right in front of me. the worst bit is the music's not even that good. It's just like kind of generic final boss fare. You know, you'd hear this in like, I don't know, some shitty Mario spin-off and you wouldn't even be surprised. Can you let me move? It just feels random as to if you actually get hit by the lasers or not. There feels like no rhyme or reason to it. I did press Y there, but okay. Okay, sure. I didn't press R! My hand wasn't even on the D-pad! Why didn't you go R?
Leave this one to me. Take a look. Take that.
Let's just be over.
Take a look.
Yeah, still better. Like I say, at least you actually play this boss. It's a low bar, but at least you actually play it. Also, I don't even think I died the first time I played this through. I have no memories of having this much trouble with it, so you know. I think that might have influenced my opinions. Like I say, it's fine until that one section. If that didn't exist, this would be a pretty good boss fight. It's just kind of unfortunate that, you know, the clock section exists and can't constantly... It's a clock in good time, man. Hell yeah, man. By man, I mean man of the X. Content, though, it is true. Surely content worthy of some donations, one would assume. Maybe. Can you... Lord bless you, Time Eater.
Why you?
Have a nice day.
Leave this one to me.
We're nearly back at the section I love. Sorry, loathe. Loathe. Wrong word. I nearly said love. And my love of the Time Eater only extends as far as when it ends. When I see that results screen, that's my favourite bit of the Time Eater. Yawning.
Think you can
Oh,
dodge
well.
this?
Probably. Wouldn't be a challenge. I'll give it a go, though.
Take a look.
Yeah, if you just hug the right-hand side of him, he never actually hits you with that attack, I've noticed over the last 20 minutes. You know what? We're calm and collected. Hashtag positivity. We're spreading the good vibes right now. I'm not going to let anything get me down.
Think you can dodge this? Think you can dodge this?
No, I don't. Honestly, I think I can dodge it, Eggman. My reflexes aren't good enough for that. Oh, I actually missed that. Okay. I thought I had genuinely hit that. We did it. We're gaming. We are gaming right now.
Leave this one to me. Take a look.
Okay. They look like a standard round of missiles from you so far, Eggman. Oh wow, that looks like a second round of the same missiles, Eggman. Oh wow, one of them hit me. Wow, congrats. That was successful. Probably put hundreds of rings on them, and you only got one hit out of the potentially tens and tens of missiles you just fired at me. I like to feel like you've been ripped off. You've been mugged. I am looking disrespectfully because this boss is shit. Words to live by. Can this just fucking end? Can I have some rings as well, by the way? Please! This has eaten like all my rings because he's just doing nothing. He's just stalling. Oh no. There were some rings and I missed them. Because, you know, there was no indication that there might be rings. Is everyone ready to rub those temples, by the way? I just thought I would double check, because we are about to run out of rings and I'm going to have to sit for another 6 minutes of this. Come on, please. No, it ain't going to happen. Fuck my life! Hang on, real quick. We got this. We got this! Yeet! Alright, we're rebooting. I'm joking. I just need a bathroom break. Give me like 5 minutes. I did cheat it on the other side of the room for the memes, but give me 5 minutes, I'll be back. I'll leave you with some Generations music. I've been genuinely bursting. That's part of the reason why I'm getting so angry. I'll be back in a second, because I physically cannot take it anymore. Both the boss and the need to go to the bathroom. So back in a sec, I'll leave you some music. What we putting on, what we thinking. Crisis City, that seems appropriate right now. Let's do it. Back in a sec. You can hear water running. Jesus Christ, Scott. Come on, get a bit classier than that. I mean, there's no chance of it. Even if I left my microphone on, there is the slight logistical problem of I'm currently outside my house and my bathroom is not only inside but also up a flight of stairs. So on this stream you would never get that. I care for the viewers, apparently. So yeah, you're all safe. No running water noises in my stream. Right, we're back. The cartridge is back in the system. My patience is not here with you right now. Unfortunately, got to take a chill pill. We'll take 5 minutes, and I will remind you that this is a stream benefiting Special Effect, the charity helping the physically and sometimes otherwise mentally disabled to continue to play video games and to interact with technology through the use of specialist peripherals that they create for each individual need of the user. If you'd like to find out more about them, !Special Effect, they're a charity that has my stamp of approval. I highly recommend them and feel very passionately about it. Accessibility in games, it's very important. We're still learning. A lot of us are still learning. We think we're getting better, but the truth is there's still a long old way to go. And companies like Special Effect are slowly helping us to realise that dream and getting us to perhaps where we should be as an industry, as a community. You know the whole drill. Companies and charities like Special Effect are doing the great work in order to make sure that, well, so many groups have accessibility to the hobby that we love, but not even just gaming. Like I say, technology as well. Imagine how difficult life is without technology. How many times we just think to ourselves, you know, I'll just look it up on Google. How many times we sit here hunched over our computers or laptops and think about how difficult life would be without that, you know. Just basic tasks are so reliant on technology nowadays that an inability to interact with it could be, in some cases, extremely detrimental. I was going to say in some cases fatal, but there is a possibility if you're living on your own, no access to a computer, it might be difficult to, say, get yourself groceries, for example. I'm just kind of thinking of hypotheticals, but there are scenarios where such access to technology is extremely damaging for people. So it's not just helping people to discover the hobby we love, it's also helping people to continue interacting with computers and making their lives much more accessible, much more enjoyable, and generally, you know, helping bring a little bit of normality back into people's lives who've unfortunately, sadly, kind of been stripped of a little bit of, what's the word? They've been stripped of a little bit of independence. And you can give it back to them through the use of companies and charities like Special Effect who are helping to restore the ability to use technology and play video games. You know, just make things a little bit more just every day and, you know, a bit less of a struggle for a lot of people, basically. Like I say, it's something I'm really passionate about. And I think in a day and age such as now, especially when we're all locked at home and we're all playing more video games, all enjoying, you know, more independent pastimes, surely you'd want other people as well to be able to enjoy the same thing that we love. So, with that in mind, like I say, Special Effect, !Special Effect down in the chat, please do give it a read. It's such an interesting website and you get to hear all about them, their mission, people they've helped, and you can find out a little bit more about the charity. And if you like what you're hearing, !Donate down in the chat room is where you can go ahead and donate to the cause. Currently we've got £74 in there thanks to a bunch of generous people. And I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's donated so far. But there's still more time to go on the clock. Time is ticking, but it's not elapsed yet. So please go ahead and type in !Donate. And there you'll go ahead and see the donation links. As a reminder, there are people who might not have heard this earlier on in the stream, but £10 will net you a death. No matter where I am in the time meter, you can just stop my progress instantly and I will die. And for £20, I will game over. All my lives. Now, this is the time meter. I'm not going to take the cheater's way out if you tell me to game over and just press start and go back to the menu. I will sit there and wait for time to elapse. So, if you really want to frustrate me and waste my time, £20 towards the amazing Special Effect will do just that. I will lose all my lives, no matter where I am, and will suffer immensely for it, but it's such a great cause, I'm willing to take the L here. With that in mind, let's go ahead and jump back into some Sonic Generations for the 3DS. What game is this again, sorry? What game? This is Sonic Generations 3DS. For the final boss that we're playing right now, you can go ahead and sabotage me. The one, you know, that takes like 6 minutes and then I die. Yeah, that one. You can go ahead and tell me to game over in it for £20. God, what was I thinking? Okay. Please say it didn't, like, corrupt the save or anything just because I was doing a meme. Exclamation mark donate, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good. Oh, the urge to wait until you're 1 hit away from winning, then throw a game over and... See, it'd be agony, but it is a special effect. I'm willing to take the L for such a great cause. You know, get us to that £100 target if you must. I'll do it. I'll play Time Eater for however long I must in order to do so. Let's get into it. Should we watch the cutscene again? I'm joking. I have 0 money, a common theme among viewers of the Green Viper 8 channel, apparently.
Take a look.
Right. I actually need to stop drinking my drink from my fresh Yakuza bottle and I instead need to actually pick up my controller and play the game. And by controller, I mean yes, but still. That would just be being pedantic.
Take a look.
Yo, I'm looking disrespectfully, as Larry put it. There's no respect left in these eyes.
Leave this one to me.
I'm looking with the most amount of sass I can really do. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about it, Grateful. A lot of people's paydays have already well and truly been and gone. My payday was right around this time when I was at work. It was the 23rd, so it was perfect for sniping with stuff like this. I had a lot of fun doing just that. I think, yeah, I did a £200 quiz on my episode of Pickamix, didn't I? That Skyblaze was part of. Gone in the Sonic Minute. It's a shame Andy's not around, or maybe he might just be lurking. Did a Gone in the Sonic Minute episode, and Skyblaze raised quite a bit of money for Special Effects, from what I recall last year. Kind of a shame, you know. I decided that I wasn't willing to put up with personal hell in order to have money, but, you know, sometimes that's the way it do be. Looking. Payday is Monday. Monday's too late for the Time Eater, my friend. Unless you know you harness the power of the Time Eater, in which case it won't be too difficult. You know, you could just skip back from Monday to here and completely screw me. Once again, Aluri, if you just harness the power of this boss, then all these things will be possible. Uh-oh. I could have 156 rings, not like this! Not like this! Thank you, King, so much for your generous donation. Special effects are greatly appreciative of it, as am I. Let's go ahead and give that a read if there is indeed a little message for it. 9 viewers here right now. Thank you, you legends. Although I think I can hear myself, which might be a bit of a problem. You know the drill, enable depression. Oh, depression is enabled, my friend. Depression like there's no tomorrow, but thank you, King, for your generosity. It's appreciated. Well, we're having fun. Everyone enjoying their Thursday night. Also, I'm just noticing there's screen tearing going on. That's a bit of an annoyance. Is that only on the... Is that only on the OBS version? Can you guys see that? The screen tearing right now. Obviously not at this moment, there's no movement, but when the screen's kind of violently shaking, you see it. Because I thought I fixed that before the start of the stream, but I guess not. Let's look at that, £6 away from our goal. Can we do it? Will you talk Ben invented, you know it. Will you be the ones to hit the £100 target I've got going on right now? But with that, unless something's changed, I believe we have toppled the almighty Shenmue Dojo as the #1 player currently in Team Radio Sega. Let me have a look. I need to find out if we've done the impossible and toppled Rio himself. Unfortunately, I'm still not part of Team Radio Sega. We sent a support ticket and it's still not actually gone through. So my fundraising's separate, but I'm still part physically of Team Radio Sega. It's just not on their Just Giving page. But yes, we did it. They're at £75. I'm at 94. We gaming. So much gaming going on right now. There's never been more gaming on this stream than this moment you're witnessing right here. This is like peak gaming. Peak gaming. I'm saying the word gaming a lot. Gaming? Nearly 5 minutes to die. What even is this game? It takes like 2 minutes to die when you get to that final section, but in the section where King asked me to die, it's a bit longer than that.
Leave this one to me.
You're having fun. you enjoy it, listen to Eggman's voice lines. Look at all those Eggman's missiles. Uh-oh. And Larry, thank you for the £6. Greatly appreciated. With that, £100 smashed for special effect. Seriously, thank you so much for the generosity. We did it! I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you, and seriously, everyone who's donated, I appreciate you. We got time. Let me read it out right about now. So, let me pause my stream again. We have had Animated AF, Jamie64326, Jet, Resident SD, A&J, Dave, and King, and now Larry as well. I'm just waiting for that to pop up on my donation tracker. I can spare this. Your generosity goes a long old way for special effects. Thank you ever so much. You lovely peeps, you've done it. The impossible, the craziest of things. 3 days ago I wasn't even planning to stream for Game Blast, and yet somehow you've helped me put some good back into the world. £100 raised for a phenomenal cause. Look at that. The bar's green again. We hit our £50 target, and then I hit the target I thought we'd never do. 100 smackers. You're all the best. Thank you. Even if I've got a game over. Oh, God.
Take that.
I love how I can just look at the thing that I meant to hit, but can't hit it. I mean, I could. I just have to game over again afterwards. Just waste more of my time. It's alright, I wouldn't have let myself finish so close to it anyway. I probably would have ended up putting some in myself. But either way, that's appreciated. I might still do that, for all I know. I've got a little bit kicking around, not much, but just enough to where I can probably spare a little bit of special effects. That's why I fundraise, because I don't always have the money to donate myself, so it's always nice to bring together a collective of people who are, able to collectively do such good deeds. Like I say, put some good back into the world, and you've all successfully done that, alongside me for helping you all come together and congregate to put your money into this pool. So, together we've all put some good into the world at a time where, perhaps things are looking a little grim, aren't they, to be honest with you. So, just be proud of yourselves in knowing that. I'm just putting Discord right now, I'm just chilling. Big chilling, having a good time. again. The intern was paid very highly for that screen. Cannot stress this enough. Uh-oh, the frame rate. Go burr. Someone else has finally noticed the fishing tag. Excellent. Frame rate. Frame rate. Come on. Thank you. Right, are you gonna stay stable? I said earlier the reasoning is just because I found it funny. And when when Larry pressed me for the reason, I just said I was fishing for donations. Oh no, it's gone again! What's going wrong? What's using all my internet? There's like nothing happening right now. I'm gonna wait for it to stabilise and then I'm gonna get back into it, but I also kinda, want to get on. What the hell's going wrong with it? Why is it just suddenly shitting itself like this? Come on, stabilise, please. Oh god, it's really going. Sorry about this. Chill. Chill. Go back to green. Don't ever go near red again. Just chill in green for me. I definitely have enough bandwidth to hold this stream. I don't know why it's doing this. Alright. Are we good? I'm just gonna go. This is when I then get accidentally sniped again with another game over and have to wait another 20 minutes to even attempt this boss. At which point the frame rate's dead, my internet's gone down. But yeah, I did that a few days ago because I just found it humorous. Because another streamer I know did it and I was like, that's a good idea, I'm gonna steal that. Also, I don't even think you have to avoid the missiles. I'm pretty sure you don't lose any rings. So I can just sit in the corner and not even have to worry about them. Taking a look. If I have time after, I should see if I can get into an online race. I will try, but I mean, who's still playing online races? Unless that's an invitation to race, in which case maybe I should. Because it's like nearing 10 o'clock, so 3 hours is kind of a pretty good stream length. That's what I was going to aim for. Because I, strangely enough, didn't think the final boss would take like 40 minutes of my time when I said I was going to play missions or do Lost World. I've also actually never done that. I, strangely enough, couldn't find anyone to play with in 2016, let alone in 2022. Don't have the game installed. Damn, that's an L. There's still time. There is still time. I won't find bomb, but I can give it a go. Oh, can we just not? Can we not do the auto-scroll of face if I can't do anything? Can you don't? Oh, whoops. Is there, like, really a point to avoiding any of these attacks? Oh, I guess there is, because if I get hit, he does it again with this phase, which is fair enough. It's not fair enough. It's shit, to be honest. It's lazy game dev. But, whatever. Couldn't bother to program another attack phase, so just do it again! Yeah, I thought that, but I don't remember it lasting 2 phases this early last time, right? That's the first time we've seen him do it, this go around. I thought, anyway. Alright, we gaming. Gaming has returned! I can confirm exclusively. I do have a Green by Friends exclusive. We are indeed gaming again. Why you pesky little bin cushion? Take a look. Oh boy. Oh no, I think, yeah, if you get hit, he does the phase again. But can only do it a maximum of 2 times by the looks of it. Because that missile phase definitely lasted twice last time. As did that one. Interesting. Okay, we're learning the strats, 40 minutes into playing this boss fight. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, Gabby, earlier on. There's like no sign of them, so you just have to know which one's which. Presumably Classic's in 2D when you switch to Classic Sonic, you would think, and this one's you know, modern Eggman, but I did say it was very kind of, you know, confusing and or lazy, depending on what you, how you want to gloss it, I guess. Whoops. Someone donated to my page. Thanks for telling me, Just Giving emails. I appreciate it. I hadn't noticed until now, you know. Fuck's sake. I'm missing move! What part of that wasn't moving? God. Oh, I can dodge it. I just don't want to. You considered that? Yes, I can dodge it. Matter of fact. For fuck's sake, now I can move properly again. This boss fight fucking blows. So bad. Animated AF, welcome to the stream. Just as I'm raging, how are you doing? How did the stream go? And thank you for dropping by with the army. Like I say, I hope you had a good one. Thanks for dropping by. This is, in case you missed it, in case you didn't join the last raid, I'm Green Viper 8. I'm raising money for Special Effect through their Game Blast weekend, and I'm playing Sonic Generations for 3DS as part of my last stream. Unfortunately, I'm not around this coming weekend, so I'm doing my streams a little bit early, and this just so happens to be the finale. Playing a questionable Sonic title. There's many of them, but this one's especially questionable, but thank you for the support. Beat Banana Mania, hell yes, that's good to hear. Did you enjoy it? That's the main part. Have a good time with it. Congrats on doing it. There's some pretty irritating stages in there. Sweet, I reached my goal. Indeed. I actually can't see what that was. Thank you very much. I'll have to check my Streamlabs in a second. For some reason I just can't see the alerts, which is fun. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I can dodge it, but I'm out of rings again. I've got to play 6 minutes of this boss to get back to this point. FML. So you don't even have to pay to kill me. I just do it myself. This is emulation or capture equipment. This is indeed capture equipment. I happened to get a good deal on it a couple years back. It was like 150 for the installation, which was really good. So I just went ahead and did it. Anyway, I was just going to look into what that was real quick. One moment. Yeah, like, the layer is active. It's above the 3DS capture, so I just don't know why I couldn't see it, to be honest with you. But that's an interesting noise, so I'm going to have to take a look at the dashboard. Was that the raid noise? I don't think it was, right? Or was it just really late? I don't know. It wasn't a giveaway. I don't have giveaways turned on. Maybe it just was. Streamlabs, you can fuzzle me. I don't know. Well, nice lot. Yeah, they're so difficult to come by nowadays and really expensive. But just so happened there was a guy in the UK who was doing them at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'll jump on that. He was trying to get rid of his surplus, I think. So I just happened to get really lucky with my timing because I needed one at the time for something. So I was doing a Kirby marathon, so it was like perfect, cool. As much as I'd love my PC to be good enough for emulation, it's not, and I didn't really feel like pointing a webcam at my 3DS. So I feel like I have to find uses for it every now and then, and this is one of them, certainly. Playing the greatest of Dimps games is apparently how I spend my spare time nowadays. Also, thank you, SD, I appreciate it. You guys all did this. Like I said, if you weren't here, just remember, everyone who's donated or spread the word or, you know, raided, followed, hosted, etc., you've all put some good out there into the world at a time where, you know, perhaps it's a little bit difficult to see the good in the world right now, I guess. You know, things are a little bit grim, but you guys did some good over these last couple of days. And you'll continue to do so by donating to Game Blast. Like I say, spreading the word. Even just telling your friends about it. So, you know, continue spreading the positive vibes. It's not sarcasm or anything, this this is genuine. If you're anything like me, it's been a little bit difficult to find anything positive to say about the last week, but I think this has got to be a highlight for a lot of us, right?
Take that.
At least for me, you know, it makes me feel better about things a little bit. Like, yeah, awful things are happening, but we're trying to counteract them right now. In the best way that we as, you know, individuals can, I guess. Doing good things for good people. No boss. Please, boss. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Like I say, it's been a hugely tough week for me, so just desperately trying to find the positives in anything. And the honour of being able to do this has definitely outweighed all those negative thoughts and feelings for me as an individual, you know. Struggling with the old depression and the like on top of troubling world events. It's just been a difficult week to live through on a personal level, but you know, I'm thankful for what I got, thankful for what we've been able to do, etc. Come on, boss. Be nice. Be nice, boss. Yes, games can be added to the 3DS home screen. You might have to link me for that, Aluri. That sounds interesting. Is that with Twilight Mini Plus by any chance? Because I don't really tend to use that. I just prefer using a flash cart for that sort of stuff, for the most part. I like using my cartridges where possible, but if, you know, it's like a fringe case. Like, sometimes I do just carry around my R4 if I'm on the go, for example, because it's like, all my games on one cartridge. Perfect. You know, if I'm sat at home with the ability to, I love using my real carts, but if I'm feeling like doing modding or anything of the sort, then it's always straight to me thingamajig in my R4. I just find it a little bit more reliable than Twilight Mini Plus personally, but I'll still mess with it every now and then. Can this phase just like be over so I can get into the awful phase, please? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not what I meant. I wanted the rings. Please. Give up! I'm gonna have to be kind of crafty in getting rings in this next section because I'm not doing too great right about now. Okay, that's at least slightly better.
Leave this one to me.
This boss sucks in both versions. Yeah, very early on, because I've been playing this boss for like 45 minutes, I was saying that this is actually a better version. I'm kind of not inclined to agree. Admittedly, like 10 of those minutes was someone paying for me to game over, but before then, it just sucked, generally. Yeah, this boss fight's not very good. I'm with you there on that one. Oh, for fuck's sake, I got hit by the easy hand! Am I going to have to redo this? In case you can't tell, I've died pretty much every time to this section. I'm kind of sick of it a little bit. I'm definitely going to die during this next section. I don't have enough rings. It's 100% going to be a death, because he just loves throwing every long attack phase at you and 0 rings in the process. There's no way around it anymore, he's just a dick. But yeah, there is more going on, but it's just... And the switches in perspective are nice, it's just certain sections really grind my... Excuse the pun, grind my gears. After nearly an hour of this, I think I've spent more time here than I have in the rest of the game. So far. That's how short and pitiful of a game it is. Right, now getting bodied by Time Eater is just the cream on top. DMG, perfect. Thank you, Aluri. Appreciate that. I'll take a look into it in a little bit. Okay. Oh, opportunity! This might actually happen! We might be gaming right now. Come on, please. Please, give me some rings. Give me some rings. Yes! Okay. We can do this. We can do this, chat. Hashtag positivity. This is now positivity stream. No doom. No more swearing at the boss fight. There might be a chance.
I'm not giving up yet. Why you?
As I said, I'm pretty sure I did that boss first try the only time I played this game. And this time it's like, no, an hour of this shit. Thank you to everyone who stuck with me through that, and thank you to everyone who donated to make me game over. Thanks, King. I'm joking, it's all for special effect. I appreciate it so much. But it's done! God, I can play the multiplayer mode, then go to bed. By bed, I mean edit, pick, and mix. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, Gilbert! This place, we're back at the party. Still warm, nice, the benefits of time travel.
Hey!
Hey Sonic, it was great teaming up with you.
Aw.
Hope that boost helps you out in the future. I mean the past. You know what I mean. Song note. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
Hi,
The gate back to our world is getting smaller.
Sonic.
We better go, Sonic. Please, leave. I wish we had more time. Take care, you two. You too. Bye. ... Sonic's mouth, it's a thing. Hey Sonic, enjoy your future. It's gonna be great. Or however the quote goes in the console version. And thus, no one ever saw classic Sonic in a mainline game again. Right? That's it. The portal closed. He can't come back, right? They can't retcon his entire backstory and make him a different character, right? Oh wait, they can. They did exactly that. Oh, it's done. Look at that quality. Look at that quality screenshot. It looks even blurrier on the actual 3DS screen somehow. Oh, God, it's over. Thank you ever so much for sticking through that. I appreciate it, even if that final boss was hell. Sorry, I'm just jamming along to the music. This is such a good remix of Casino Night. So it kind of amazes me a Nintendo console to get a version of Generations. Yeah, you would have thought right, but I guess this was just the era of weird Sonic decisions, wasn't it? It's silly. I don't really know why. Like, the Wii U's thing was getting last gen ports, so you thought they would have continued with that, but I guess they were like, nah, original Sonic Team games like Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom. I mean, the thing that everyone said was, why did it not get the Sonic 1 and 2 mobile ports, right? That was the same time the Nintendo exclusive deal was going on. Make them a Wii U exclusive or something. Nope. So they never got that. You know, they never got Generations as a port, which I remember waiting for that desperately. That was one of the things that would have swayed me on a Wii U, and it's like, nope. Yeah, Gary, that was a prime conversation earlier. I think just this game was so rushed. It was like 8 months. I think they just kind of had to take the scraps of levels that they didn't want in the main game. Oh my god, that actually looks somewhat better than the Sonic 1 and 2 screenshots. And yeah, Larry, they're both 240p screens, but they somehow screwed it up. Amazing. God, at least it's actually, you know, what's the word? It's actually the original version of Adventure and not DS. They got that thing right. Just reminded me I needed to check out the comps on 3DS. They're interesting. On new 3DS, 1 and 2 work really well. Not perfect, but they work well. And I told you about Sonic CD before. It's really good, just the load times are a bit long for some reason. Still the best way to play them is with a hack switch, but of course it's not an option for everyone, sadly, so... Well, not sadly, it just is what it is, isn't it? But that's the best way to play. You get it on the go, you get HD, and you get instant loads as well, it's awesome. Depressing time Wii U exclusives. I mean, Lost World isn't even a Wii U exclusive anymore, so you could argue that's extremely depressing, yep. Oh dear. Good times. Like, they weren't good times, they were awful times, but good times, good times. Pretend. Oh really? I didn't know that. Out of interest, do you know if you could... I guess you must be able to do it with, very possibly with file replacement, if it does indeed work. You could possibly do that with the Switch ones, right? Or did they just make a build that was exclusively for 3DS? I didn't know that though. If you could also forward me on a link for that. You're sending me a lot of links at this point. That'd be appreciated if you indeed have some sort of link to that is. Otherwise, just message me reminding me to look at it. That is true, King. Yep, that's also a problem. Why did you port this instead of Unleashed? Probably because they already had a working PC build. I think that's how the story went anyway. It's Lost World was originally being... you know, in very early stages of being worked on for PC, so they already had a working PC build of it. You just then gotta up-port all the content. Also, backport all the content to it, make sure it's stable, and you're good to go at that point, right? Using the mod versions of file replacement. Cool, I'll look into that, because that very possibly then might be possible on Switch. But I'll also give that a go on my new 3DS and see how that goes. Here we go, Rush. Surely they couldn't have butchered the... Oh no, they did. This also looks awful on the 3DS screen. So obviously you've got to take it with a pinch of salt on your end, you know, because you're blowing up a 240p screen to a resolution bigger than 240p, basically, with a capture card, but, you know, it's what it is. Somebody needs to port Sonic 3 Air to 3DS, or Vita. I'd be happy with a Vita version. Once again, another benefit of the Switch homebrew scene is you get Sonic 3 Air on the Switch, and it runs perfect. It's incredible, I love it. I should bring my modded Switch with me to Western Supersonic and just play some Sonic 3, because it's been a while. Sonic Rush looks bad running on stock 3DS. That's true, but you know, you could up-res it. There's ways. I'd rather Heroes got stuck. Oh, I hate Heroes, but I'd rather see that ported first and stuck on PC. Yeah, that is fair. I mean, it's on PC, it just doesn't work very well. What is this? Functionality testers. Good times. The old squad. Am I bringing my Wii? I am bringing my Wii, I believe. But yeah, hacking the Switch is fun. Like, you know, one day, for example, when the servers are a bit less active, etc. But, you know, I had a, I had my spare one lying around as a result of the OLED, and to cut a long story short, when I was at work, I already managed to buy myself a modded Switch for a good... I managed to buy a moddable Switch for a good price from someone. So I got to sell that once my OLED came out, so effectively I got to make back the money. So I got to keep my old one, because I wanted to keep it for sentimental reasons. And then I get my new shiny one, which is the one I use most of the time still, to be honest. I'm not into piracy or anything like that. I just like it for interesting tinkering and mods and, you know, all those sort of things. But like I say, having full access to widescreen HD versions of all the classic Sonic games now, it's bliss. It's so good. I love it. Definitely Switch one of the best consoles ever when it's on. Will be one of the best consoles ever when it's on its way out. Yeah, because you can also get Android on it. That's what I set up. Once you do that, you can use the Redream emulator, and you can get Dreamcast emulation, and it's awesome. Worth its weight in gold. Yeah, Lurie, the guy who did that was interested in doing Sonic 3 Air, but that was actually before the source code came out. Now it's even more possible. They actually used the Happy Birthday Sonic sample in this one. I don't think they did in the console version, if I recall correctly. Sonic Runners on Switch, I did consider that, but I've also got a good phone. Barling for Sleep in the credits. Is any of their music in Generations? I don't think so. Are you sure you saw a door over here?
Could this be?
What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here. Well, I don't know who's watching us. Shut up and keep looking. You're in there somewhere. What an honour, right? I was unfortunately not able to attend Summer Sonics at the time, and now that I can, they're not doing them. What time is it? It's the same time as when you asked before, and it will be the same time when you ask later. There is no time here. Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. Why would anyone try this stupid plan twice? I heard that. So tell me something. Do we ever win? There are times when we come close. Very, very close indeed. So, no. That's encouraging. I can only pray that I don't end up like you. Good luck with that. By the way, Dr. Eggman, what time is it? I received a mission. Woohoo. Great. Right, let's try this online then. Just for Alluri's sake, so we can get the definitive answer. Does the online work? No. Fade out from a bitch slap. Excellent. He went flying. There's no time, but there's plenty of gravity. Alright, let's see. How do I do it? Versus mode. Is this online? Internet battle. Okay. Why, you little... Why, aorta? What was the word? Come on, it's not that much of a charity stream. Are you little fried egg, maybe? Grand Prix or friend match? Well, I don't have anyone as friends on here, minus myself. And I think Busy Lucy's the only other person I have on here, because I'm popular. This is a banger. Nah, fuck. Okay, just checking. Just making sure. He could be a fried egg, though. So, lovely weather we're having. What about the Seed Miner friend? I deleted the Seed Miner friend. He's played Skylanders too much for my liking. I'm not about that. But you know, he proved handy in hacking my 3DS, but unfortunately not a Skylanders fan, so he had to get off the friends list. Never knew this had online anyway. King? Me neither. Alluri telling me it's the first time I figured this out. Anyway, no opponents. We are Big Sag. Unsurprisingly, 11 years after this came out, on a console that is now outdated, no one is playing this game. Got a match once. How long were you sitting on the screen, though? You know what? We'll give it one more try, for the fans. By for the fans, I mean for the very patient people who continue to sit in the stream with me. Alright, Grand Prix. What do they call it? Grand Prix. No, it's Grand Prix, definitely. There is a CEX in Western. Yes, there is indeed. We're playing ASRT together over the weekend. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Unsurprisingly, no one's actually there. Who could have seen this one? Right, I'll do some missions. I did say I was going to do some missions, so I'll do one or two. I can use play coins to purchase the mission. Great. Woohoo. I don't even know how you get play coins, to be honest. I don't recall. I think 2 choppers in a minute. Alright. We'll give it a go. Yeah, we're going to the town and getting ice cream. Isn't this 10 years old, not 11? I mean, technically, but according to the year counter, it's 11. But yes, if we're being pedantic, it's only 10. But 2011, according to numbers, was 11 years ago. Oh, that's choppers. I'm being dumb. I thought what was I thinking? Buzz bombers were choppers. It's been a long day. Also, by the way, this remix is banging. I love the 3D Boss theme anyway, the Saturn one, but I mean, this is just another level. Yeah, this remix is good, isn't it? I quite regularly loop this one. It's finally on Spotify. I'm so happy about that. Because the Act 2 album wasn't on there for ages. So, you know, now I can listen to this and Supersonic Racing as much as I like. That and Red Bull Highway Act 1. So that's fun. Oh, I can't go beyond this point. Well, this might be a bit of a problem. I've not even seen any so far. Where am I going? One movie since game actually made me cry. Try to guess which one. Is it one of the Sonic R ones? That's what I'm gonna guess. Could be wrong though. I honestly cannot remember what's in here. You're My Hero, beautiful. It was tucked away. Oh, is it the Door into Summer one if it's tucked away? Thanks, SD. You're My Hero too. It is. Oh, that one's so good. I love it. I love it in general. Speaking of tucked away, where the hell is this? I'm gonna guess it's on this part because this is near water. It's my only rhyme or reason to this. Can I go down on this path? Will this have it, please? Please! Oh my god! Why are these so hidden? Door into Summer. I love Door into Summer. Knuckles Chaotix has such a good OST. But that's the only one people ever talk about. But Evening Star and Midnight Greenhouse especially. I love Midnight Greenhouse. Can I actually go down here? No. Yeah, I have to go on this path. Oh no, I can go this way. Oh, Chopper! I got trolled right at the start of the level. Can I respawn them? Can I Kirby this? I cannot. I'm supposed to Kirby this. Sad. Can I go down here though? So hopefully there's a chopper on this path? I love Walk-In. Walk-In's really good. What is it? What's the one that's like called Ring something? Stadia or something like that it's called as well. Study and something like that. That's really good. I've lost it. Hashtag bring back long play. Come on, SD. You know you want to do it. No, wait. Did I miss this one last time? Because I'm just not paying enough attention. That does seem to be the case. Yes, my sources can confirm that I don't pay attention when I'm playing games. I'm too busy talking to the chat. I was going to say like a good streamer, but I must be in the wrong stream. Right, so can I choose different title cards now? Don't feel like doing that one. Defeat 5 enemies. How hard can this be? I tell the story a lot. Casino Night 2 player from Sonic 2 has been my ringtone since, like, the beginning of time. Also Emerald Beach, by the way, also a banger. I quite liked Chaotix. It's definitely not perfect. Yeah, if you're classing it as a classic Sonic game, it is the weakest. But I enjoyed my time with it. Can I actually defeat these things? Is there a way? If there is a will, there is a way, but I don't think this is one of them. But I've got... Oh! Suddenly it all makes sense. Why have you done that? Stop and consider why you've done that, Gabby. Is this really the only way I can defeat them? If so, I might cry. Realising what I got myself into. I don't know, yeah, the bouncing around the stage thing is quite annoying, but at the same time, I don't know, it's not that bad. It's pretty fun. If you ever wanted to play Casino Night with bad physics, now. I've tried to bring myself to play Sonic Labyrinth for more than 2 minutes, and I just cannot do it. I physically cannot will anything into my mind to make that a reality. I'm somehow meant to do this without the homing attack, bearing in mind I don't have it at this point in the game. I'm not quite sure how. Blast and Labyrinth. Blast is fine. It's the worst of the Game Gear platform, but it's fine. No, I enjoyed it a lot. I think I played it in like 2017 at the time? Maybe 2018. Yeah, 2018 was when I played it. It was like the first game I beat that year. So I just got my retro card set up working at the time, so... Well, I'll play Knuckles Chaotix. I've never played this before. It was good. It was chill. You know, not like high caliber, like I say, like the rest of the classics, but really good in its own right. Also, I'm not making this. I'm going back to the mission list. I don't feel like doing this. Right, have I got any easy missions? Defeat Egg Emperor with 60 rodents. How about I don't do that? these all look awful. I don't feel like doing any of them. This can't be that bad. Why did I go past Badniks? Because I can't do anything about them, I'm pretty sure. I can't hurt any of them. Unless I got a special box. That seems to be the only way I can actually hurt those ones. This one's also good. Unsurprisingly, all of these remixes are good. No, they're all annoying as shit. Once again, probably because they had no time, so they just thought, what's the most tedious thing we can make them do to just waste their time? Wait, you can? In this game? I thought you could do that in this game. I genuinely didn't know that. Like, I know you can do that in the classics. I just assumed that wasn't a thing here. I never managed to do it in the main playthrough. Strangely enough, in the game where you can't roll to gain momentum, I didn't think they thought about that. Oh, please. Got ring. I've got ring. Oh. Beautiful. I did not actually mention Sonic Rush Adventure missions, because I didn't really mess too much with them. In fact, I don't think I actually mentioned them at all. Sorry. You have to mention them in the chat on my behalf. Right. I didn't mean timing attack there, but, you know, you do use Sonic. Just have a chill time. Can I keep going through this? Is there no limit to how much I go through here? Because if not, I can just grind. That Sonic grind set, you know? Oh, I actually can just do this. Okay. Okay, this is happening right now. See, I could have made a reference, but I avoided it. I'm classy or something like that, apparently. I don't know since when, but apparently. One ring! Okay, we're good. Let's go. And with that, I shall take my bow. I just did it. You can't see it, because I don't turn the webcam on, but I just bowed. And with that, I head on over. Actually, is there a sound test in this by any chance? Oh wait, there's a collection. Can I... Is there any way to make it play Door into Summer? This song's good, but I want Door into Summer. Okay, this song's good. I like the Sonic Jam museum theme. We'll do it. Right. Thank you all ever so much for watching. These have been my Game Blast 2022 streams. We made it to the fabled £100 raised for special effect. But even though this is the end of my time with you all here on Twitch, not forever, just as part of Game Blast, that's not it. Go ahead and go on to radiosega.net or type in !TeamRS in the chat room. And you can go ahead and find out everyone who's streaming as part of Radio Sega. We've got so much stuff coming up tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and even throughout next week. You're not going to want to miss it. My £100 isn't always raised, and it's not all we're going to continue to raise. We're going to do so much great stuff throughout the weekend, and there's going to be a lot of entertainment here on Twitch, here on our radiosega.net website, on the radio stream, and on a lot of other people's individual Twitch channels. Coming up next, as part of the Game Pass schedule on our part, is none other than... It should be KC tomorrow at 4 PM UK time with his Mixdown live show. That's on twitch.tv/KC_RadioMan. Give that a watch if you've got the time. KC's always hugely entertaining. Love his stuff, and I'm sure you will too if you never tuned in before. Outside of that, so much more stuff to see. Go onto the website, go and click on the first news post, and you'll see what we've got to offer. A lot of stuff, a lot of money to be raised for such a great cause. Click that link down in the chat room or go to specialeffect.org.uk to find out more about the charity, because they're well and truly worth your time and money. So passionate about them, and I hope we can do some great stuff for them this weekend. And, you know, a lot of other people are going to be doing exactly the same, so here's hoping that Special Effect can get some great money coming their way and they can help to continue to realise their very impressive and very courageous dream, in my opinion. Like I say, accessibility in games is really important. We think we're good at it now, but I think the truth is we're far from it. And get better as time goes on. Every year, stuff seems to get better. We get more options, but it's not still perfect. It's significantly... We've got ways to go, basically. So, if you want to help them realise that goal, then please do donate. Please spread the word about the charity and the streams that are ongoing this weekend. Be sure to spread those donation links around with your friends and people who might be able to donate on your behalf, because they need as much money as possible to help the disabled get gaming and get interacting with technology. Every single peripheral is made for the needs of that person. They make it so that the person has the best chance at playing games, using computers, using phones, whatever they might need, even watching TV, for example. There's a lot of things they do. A very noble effort. So, please, open your generous wallets and, I don't know, open your generous sharing and kind words and all those things you lovely people always do in order to make Game Blast a special weekend for a great cause. But for me, that's been it. Next time you can hear me is on Pick and Mix. That's Fridays at 7 PM UK time on RadioSega.net over on our radio stream there. I'm talking all things to do with Sonic Rush Adventure, a far better Dimps game. One that I have a lot of good things to say about and has a great OST, so I can't wait to share that one with you. Otherwise, you can catch the podcast on all your podcatchers of choice. Just search for Pick and Mix. And be sure to give me a follow here, twitch.tv/TheGreenViper8. That's where I normally stream. I hope to do a lot more stuff in the future. Here's keeping the fingers crossed. But for now, that's it. I'm going to go and pack and get ready for Western Supersonic. If you are going to be there or know anyone who is, be sure to pop over and say hi. It'll be a great time for all parties. Otherwise, I'll be off. See you all later. I'm going to go and try and enjoy my weekend. You be sure to enjoy yours too. Take some time for yourself. Take some time to, chillax and calm if things are getting a little bit intense for you, or you're getting a bit anxious in the same way that, a lot of us have been feeling as of recent. Just take some time, take a chill pill. Just relax. Remember, things will be better, and try and put some good into the world like you've already been doing. Thanks all. See you all later. Peace and love. I've never used that as an outro before, but there's a first time for everything. Peace and love.